It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant.
Yep, Charlemagne the God.
Andrew Schultz.
We are the Brilliant Idiots podcast. Let me see if we got any.
So you only got mids.
Oh, just mids? Okay, just mids. So we can start. We can start the show.
Let's go.
Wax is here.
Yeah.
Hezzy is here. Taylor Gang is here. We got Little Latinx over there with the laptop on. Show the shorts, Alex. You gotta show the shorts. Show the shorts. Show the coordination.
I'm showing it.
I don't think we can see you. There you go. Woo.
There you go. A little swag or something.
Early.
Little calf meat. You know what I mean? Little calf meat. How's everybody this week, man?
I'm good. I'm just baffled that Al wanted to show off his shorts this badly.
I mean, listen, when you got the coordination going the way he do,
Something's
you got to do
going on,
it.
yo.
Got the sneakers.
Something's
and
going on.
everything
Al
that
must have
match.
cut a deal with somebody, and they're like, "Yo, you got to show the shorts on the pod or some shit." Like, because he never sits
Why
here.
you hating,
He
son?
never. I'm not hating. I'm trying to put two and two together.
No, it's just because you stopped showing thigh meat, and now you're just jealous because I'm showing that thigh meat.
You're
That's
not
what
showing
it
no
is.
That's
thigh
right.
meat. You don't got no
Don't
thigh
you
meat.
ever take for granted our gay audience. Salute to all
wait,
the LGBT
Rude,
gay
dog.
men that watch the idiots. Thank you. Give them something, Alex.
Yeah.
I'm not
Alex.
mad at you.
Whose legs are skinnier though?
What do you mean?
Whose legs are skinnier, Alex's or Schultz?
Deontay
Yo,
Wilder.
yo! Don't disrespect Taylor. Don't because my legs are super muscular. My legs
That's
are
what I'm just
super muscular.
asking.
I
Hey,
probably got the most muscular legs on the podcast.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. My
Man,
leg
I'm
game.
over here. I'm early over here.
Oh, knock it off, fatty. My leg game. Listen, my leg game kind of crazy.
You don't even want me to take my shit off. I take it. I take it chill. A couple
it up
more
a
weeks,
little
I
bit
show you,
more.
baby.
A couple more weeks. Listen, before we even start the podcast, I just want to tell everybody in this room that I love them and I value them
Me too,
and I
man.
appreciate them and I respect y'all to the fullest. And I just want y'all to always, always know that.
Yes,
Okay, I think y'all know that by my character, though.
We love you too.
You know what I mean? I just want
I don't know what's going on today, but Al started it weird. You're doing this shit. Like
Yeah,
something's
somebody gonna die or
happening.
something.
What's in this? What's
Somebody
in the
knows
who's wax,
something.
bro?
That's
Yo,
what he's
what did
doing.
you
He's
put
drinking.
in these fucking lemons wax that's
Listen,
making everybody act weird today?
Can you sip it? You need to sip it, man. I don't even have the label on there, man. This is what
Nah,
the label
bro.
is really
I
supposed
just
to
want to
be,
tell
man.
my friends that I love them and I value them and I appreciate them. And the main thing I appreciate about everybody in this room, nobody is a yes man, and everybody knows how to call people on their shit.
course.
When
Why?
we don't-
What's
I'm
going on?
Nothing. I'm just putting out something for
You
the
gotta be
people. Nothing.
Yes.
When people, when you got good people around you and they call you on your shit, I just appreciate
I'll
it.
definitely
It-
tell you if you're wrong.
Always. It does. No. It
1000%.
Schultz does it with me. Wax does it with me. That's why I fuck with Taylor so heavy because, and I've said that years ago. She don't bite her tongue, and when she see you doing
Or
something
talk
that's
too
out of
much.
character, she gonna pull you to the side and let you know that you're doing something that's out of character. Or if she see you treating somebody fucked up, she
Honestly,
she
I
gonna call
feel
you
like
on it.
I feel like we're like subbing someone right now, but I don't know who we're
No.
subbing.
Why do people
So-
always feel like that? No, this is not a sub to
I don't know.
anyone. I'm just throwing some life lessons out there to people, bro. That's it. Value the people around you. Appreciate the
I got
people
it.
around
I got
you.
it now.
No, you
I got
don't.
it now.
No, you
I'm playing along.
don't.
I'm playing along.
Don't listen to little Latinx over there. He don't know what he's talking about.
He's in Miami.
Hold on. I'm playing along.
No.
I'm playing along now. I
No.
got it. Okay. I wasn't sure what the game was.
There is
now I
no
know the game. Now we
Schultz.
can do it. Okay. I'm in.
There is
Dude,
no
I'm all in. Let's go. Who we taking shots at? Soldier, Captain, ski,
No, it's not,
ski
man.
mask.
This
We
is
don't
not
know
shots.
nothing.
This is not shots. I just appreciate y'all, and I
Yo.
appreciate that y'all check me and that we check each other. That's what real friendship is about.
Yes.
That's it.
Yo.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Yo. Draco. Yo. Who we taking
Draco.
shots at, Sean? Draco. Soldier. Make it
Hey,
clap.
listen,
That's
we-
what we just did. We came out here. We started this podcast with some Draco Soldier making clap.
No,
And then
we
we keep it
didn't.
moving, yo.
I was just paying homage to my friends that I love and I value and I appreciate. I will say though, positively brilliant, what a fucking idiot. I gotta say, Soldier Boy is positively brilliant, and we don't give Soulja Boy his flowers enough. I think we have on this podcast.
Yo,
'cause
we're the originators.
We are.
We were giving him his flowers before anybody was giving his flowers.
That's
When everyone
right.
was making fun of Soulja, we really understood that he was
Businessman
the
and
second,
everything.
third, fourth coming of God, bro.
Jesus, we did. We said Soulja Boy might be Jesus.
Nah.
We did.
Yes, y'all did.
We did. You can't spell soldier without soul. So how the fuck would you have a soul trade without Soulja Boy, Taylor?
We're sitting here wondering how
Taylor, you need to really keep up.
it's fucked up. But we're sitting here wondering how Soulja Boy can predict the future so well because he comes from it. Clearly, this motherfucker is bouncing back and forth, influencing time. Who's keeping soul alive if not Soulja?
This shit is crazy.
First of all, who's Ja?
Rule? Who?
Ja, the almighty
Rastafari.
son, yes, bro, the soul of
time.
Ja.
We've been waiting for Jesus to come back.
He been back.
He been here.
He been here.
This whole time we've been waiting for Christ to return. And he was right there in motherfucking Colley Park. He was right there in fucking Compton.
And
Soul Ja.
Charlemagne, when Christ is up there on the cross, what position is he in?
You.
He has risen. He has risen. He has risen. Guess who's back? Back again.
Is it a coincidence that Soulja Boy has a hit record after Easter? That make it clap record didn't start popping until after Easter. Think about it.
Hey,
The resurrection
Wax,
of Soulja Boy's
put it together.
career.
Put it together. Draco,
I didn't
Soulja.
even know Easter went already.
What?
You
Easter
piece of
time.
shit
You
Christian.
pastor son.
I know.
How you ain't
There's
know that?
literally
Sorry.
2 holidays you got to remember to be a Christian, bro.
Christmas, yeah,
2
Christmas
fucking
is
days.
right.
Cut all this
Wow.
shit out about God and all this
Wow.
other stuff. You don't even know the day
Wow.
he came
COVID
back.
messed everything up. COVID messed
No,
everything
no,
up. My
no,
church
no,
schedule
no,
and
no,
everything.
That was COVID's fault because you
No.
can't believe in God as much as
That's
you
right.
used to.
No, that's right.
That's why God took your Achilles.
I wasn't going to church like that.
It don't matter how you forget. You don't forget your baby mama birthday. Not your baby mama. Your girl, your fiance. Well, that is your baby mama. Fiance. I'm sorry. Carla, my bad. Carla, my bad. You don't forget your fiance's birthday.
She won't let me.
Exactly. And Jesus feel the same way. You can't
You're
forget
right.
his birthday and the day he passed.
Right.
Come on, man.
Sorry.
How you pay homage?
Nah, I just didn't realize it came already. I'm sorry. I ain't do a lot of eggs or something.
Well, I don't think it's a coincidence that Soulja Boy make him clap popped off after Easter, bro. The resurrection
Not
of
at
Soulja
all.
Boy's career. All right. And LeBron said the NBA is better when the Knicks are winning. I feel like hip hop is better when Soulja Boy is winning, damn it.
I'm with you with that. I'm with you
Yeah,
on
that's
that one,
peace.
100%.
He makes the game fun, man. He
He
makes
put
it
a
fun.
put a
Hey,
dance to it.
hey, bro, I'm 100% with you, man. And I think the podcast game is better when podcasts are all together. You know what I mean?
We're back together.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Don't you think the podcast game is better when the podcasts are all back together? You know,
Sure.
isn't it better
Yeah,
when everybody knows their role and they know how to shut their mouth now and do what they're told?
But how do you come back? You got to come back a certain way, though.
Isn't that better when you do what you're
Yeah.
told?
I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know what y'all talking about. I feel like
you know how there's that-
Hey,
you know how
Schultz, I feel like you subbing somebody, but I'm not sure who
Grab
it is.
that Draco again. Grab the Draco. Grab the Draco.
Oh, hold on, bro. Drake, I'm talking about Call Her Daddy. Call Her Daddy's coming back.
Whoa,
Oh, dope.
You didn't
That's
know
big.
Call Her
Oh.
Call
That's big.
I think they call it Call Him Daddy. I think they switched the Joe Budden podcast to Call Him Daddy.
That's
and I
big.
think that's the new
That's
name
big.
for the Joe Budden
That's
podcast.
big.
Call Him Daddy.
That's big.
Yeah.
Draco,
See, Schultz can't help it.
Yeah.
I can't help myself, bro.
Schultz wants you to see his face. I want you to know. Schultz will do it without a mask. You hear me?
Yeah. Run right up on you.
Schultz will run up on you in broad daylight and tell him I said, what was that movie? He was like, tell him it was me.
Yeah.
What was that movie? What movie
Son.
was it? He was like, I want you to know it was me.
Yeah.
What movie was that?
The Honeymooners.
No, you're talking about. I already know it's on Game of Thrones. That's what she did.
What's Game of
The
Thrones? I
girl
want you to
did
know.
it.
Oh yeah,
she was like,
Yeah.
the
I want
mom,
you to
the
know.
grandma in Game
Yeah,
of
the
Thrones.
grandma did it. Yeah.
He's like, I want you to know it was me.
Yeah, that's
yes,
how I
but-
feel, bro. I do feel that way.
I know you do.
Listen, we are very excited to see the Call Him Daddy podcast is united again. You know
This
what I
is great.
mean?
Congratulations.
We got the brothers are back together, or the father and the sons are back together, and they've no longer
Yo.
stopped beefing.
I don't
And
even know what you're talking about. I got to get caught up.
honestly, I didn't even know that they were back together until Lil Latinx told me that they were during the podcast.
So that shit is gonna stick now.
What, Lil Latinx? You
Lil
asked for
Latinx.
this.
That's you, bro.
You asked
And
for
you-
this. Draco
Yeah, he
Soldier,
definitely
bro.
did.
Listen, and your first name ends in an X. You are Little Latinx from now on,
Holy
brother.
shit. Wait, how your
haven't thought about it.
first name ends in X? Yeah, Lil
That's
Latinx,
right,
bro.
Yeah.
Alex is
Yeah.
Little Latinx from now on. I've never
like
seen
it.
a man look more Miami than you, Alex. Like, I don't know if you Cuban. I don't know what you are. I don't know if you Cuban, Puerto Rican. I don't know what you are. I just know you in Miami. You are a dark-skinned man in Miami, bro.
Miami definitely changed you.
Yes,
man.
it
Fuck that. I'm
did.
putting it on Schultz. Schultz
Nah.
out here riding around in a fucking G-Wagon. So
Hey,
nah.
bro. Hey, bro. This is what
Shots
happens
fired.
when you a partner of the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody eats.
Everybody eats.
Everybody eats, damn it. Everybody eats.
Draco.
All right.
Oh shit.
Soldier. You know what I'm saying?
So you got to pull Schultz back. Schultz is really Bishop. All we wanted to do was rob the store. I
He had
wanted to
to
rob
shoot.
the store. I didn't want to
You know.
kill nobody. Why you shoot the guy, Schultz?
And
I
he said
am that
that-
guy in the movie, like when they go do the robbery
You are.
and everybody
That's right.
promises there was going to be no people killed, and I get too hyped, and I just shoot the
start calling out
motherfucker, and
names.
You Bishop.
Yeah.
You Bishop and Jew.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Did you watch the Oscar Schultz?
The only thing that saved the Oscars for me this year was Van's victory. That
Oh,
was
yes. Hold
so
up.
fucking, like, shouts to Van Lathan.
Salute
our
to Van
homie.
Lathan. Salute to our
Congratulations,
guy.
brother.
Once again, hey, listen. Salute to Van. Salute to Trayvon. Salute to my man Nick May. I love that so much because I watched that from the ground up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was the yo, we're gonna do this film. You know, yada yada yada. You want to be involved, like that type of like I saw it from the ground up, and those three deserve everything that they motherfucking got because they earned it. I don't care about the Oscars because I don't care about that kind of
I never saw it
validation,
before.
you know. But I'm happy for them. I'm happy because they're happy. You know what I mean? And they really earned it. I mean, damn, we got a friend that's an Oscar winner.
I mean, it's crazy.
Like,
Fire.
It's crazy, bro.
it's like for me, I just get inspired. Not like I give a damn about the Oscars, but it's just like, you know what? If we gonna do it and we gonna be in it, we might as well do it.
What's the difference
Yeah.
between an Oscar and an Emmy?
What's
It's
the
two
difference?
different.
TV and film.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Emmy is TV, Oscars is film. But I mean, yeah, man, just seeing them from the ground up, you know, build that movie from scratch. But I told them they was gonna win the Oscar though. I
You
knew they
knew
was
it.
gonna win.
That's dope.
I told Van they was gonna win. Number one, the movie is about Black trauma. It's about police brutality, right? Have you seen the movie yet?
Say what?
Have you seen the movie?
No.
Well, there's a scene.
I don't even know where to see it. Where do I watch it?
I don't want. It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
on
wanna-
Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Okay, I'll watch
I
it.
don't
Oh,
want to spoil. I don't want to spoil the movie because I want y'all to watch it. It's Two Distant Strangers starring Joey Badass. But there's a scene where it's like it's a black man laying in a pool of blood, but the blood is in the shape of Africa.
Oh,
You not, and who's gonna vote against that at the
Yeah.
Oscars?
Yeah,
You
bro.
gotta hear
That'd be racist.
That's fire.
That'd be racist.
Like, who's gonna vote against that?
What is it called?
Two Distant Strangers.
Two Distant Strangers.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch
start-
that tonight.
Starring Joey Badass, but no, for real, it's big, man. Just especially watching Van because you know there was a time where everybody was the black guy from TMZ.
Yes.
You
Now
know
he's
what I
that
mean?
Oscar winner.
Now he's
There you
he's
go.
Oscar winner Van fucking Lathan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing to see. And I love
Yeah.
that he was petty and you know added TMZ
That's what you're supposed to do.
holding
mean-
the Oscar.
That's what you're supposed to do.
What's the point of becoming successful if you can't be petty, bro? Like, honestly,
You
what is
got
the point, dude?
It's only right.
What is the point? I was so
Well, you just-
happy when I saw it.
Yeah, he just want to make sure they saw. That's all. It wasn't even no need for no long commentary or fuck you. It was just like I just need you to see me.
Yeah,
That's
as if
all.
they weren't gonna know. They knew.
Oh, they definitely
course.
knew. Come on, they
You gotta be
definitely
still
knew.
following him.
They definitely knew. Why wouldn't you? But I mean, you know, Van has always been bigger than TMZ. We knew that. We know
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it just takes the world a little bit of time to catch up. And you know, and God's divine planning is always the best.
Yo, you think
know?
you think he's gonna change, bro? You think he's gonna go Hollywood on us?
Man,
I think because I called him.
I want him
And
to a little bit.
he said he said, "Who's this?" I call him. He said, "Who's this?" to me, and I thought it was super offensive because it was FaceTime. The motherfucker was looking right at me, and he said, "Who's this?" While after he's holding his Oscar, he not even recognizing me no more, dude. I mean, the guy looks like he might have got some Botox done. He might have got some lip injections. You know what I mean? Maybe he's getting his body done. I think he's changed, bro. I think Van has changed now that he's become so successful. He's an Oscar winner.
I don't think he'll change, but I think that you do have to trim the fat. You know what I'm saying? You don't have time for anything and you don't have time for anybody. That's just life, man. Like energy is important. You got to guard your peace. And now it's a bunch of vultures, right? It's a bunch of vultures that want to come around and be a part of that Oscar glow.
You calling me fat and a vulture?
How could I call you fat and a vulture when you've been down with Van from day one? You know Van as long as I know Van.
So why the fuck won't he answer my calls anymore? And he always says that he's hanging at Illuminati parties and sacrificing children and drinking their blood.
Well, I don't know how you act when Schultz Save America came out. I got to ask him. I said, you might have fronted on him. I don't know.
I'll be honest with you. When it came out,
What happened?
when it came out, there was, if I'm being 100% serious, with you, I refuse to do any interviews. There was only one. There's only one podcast that I was going to do.
Big Rogan.
Nope. The Rory and Maul podcast. That was the only podcast. You know the funniest thing is, I really don't give a fuck.
We see that.
They talk about. I don't care. It's just fun to troll.
It is, man. No, it is. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, yeah, me neither, dude. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I haven't been paying attention. But no, salute to Van. I'm happy for Van. And, you know, we just going to keep it going. I mean, but here's the thing. All of us have so many things in the pipeline. You know what I mean? And the beauty of what we're building, you know, and I say we because that's how I really look at it. I look at it as a collective. Like, I love what Schultz and his unit is doing. You know what I mean? I love what we doing over here. I love what Van and his guys are doing. You know what I mean? And it's going to be a time when we come together and have some ideas to do shit, you know what I mean, as a collective. I just love, I love it. I really do. I think that shit is dope. You know what I mean? And we've talked about this before. We've talked about like that Rat Pack type of vibe. You know what I mean?
100%. This is the modern day Rat Pack, bro. This is what we're doing.
I remember one time, I'm not going to say who, but I was telling Schultz, I was like, me, you, Duval, such and such. And he was like, no, not such and such. Not him. Not him. He was like, no, we're not fucking with him.
Hey, bro. Hey. Not everybody invited.
Not everybody. And that's my point. That's what I mean when I say any and everybody.
But was I right about that, though? Was I right?
Nah, I love the guy.
But I was right, though.
He winning, though.
Huh?
He's winning on his own accord.
I honestly, again, don't know who we're talking about. I thought it was a girl, to be honest with you.
The girl? Who's the girl? I don't know. I don't know. Schultz got his hammer out with the safety off, so I'm not fucking Schultz is just start shooting. Alex Dwayne will be editing all night. They ain't got time. Nobody got time for that shit, man.
Hey, Charlotte, but just so we're consistent, fuck whoever you were thinking about, too.
Oh my God, man. What a fucking idiot. Caitlyn Jenner to run for governor of California. What do you think about that?
Voting for her, bro.
You voting for her?
Hell yeah, dog.
I don't think that she stands a chance in California only because of her conservative views. Like, I don't think how she thinks she's going to win California.
All you gotta do is legalize weed.
You think so?
That's it.
It's already legal there.
It's already
Yeah, let's say
legal.
it's already legal. Like,
What's wrong with
How you sell weed for a living and you don't know where it's
How you
legal,
don't
where
know
it's
that?
not?
I got it all the stores out there. Of course I know.
But yeah, I just think I don't think she stands a chance. Only because of her conservative views.
But she's trans.
I know, and I think that I think in a way it's some slight identity politics because she thinks that she probably can get the progressive vote because of that. But her views are so not in line with most people that I know in the LGBTQ community. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Like she has some very and her support of Trump. I don't think that flies in California, bro.
Now,
don't
what
think
is
that flies in
her
California.
most conservative view?
I don't know. I have not paid her any attention. I just know that she's a Trump supporter. And I saw something the other day where she was like, she doesn't necessarily believe in prison reform. I could be quoting her.
Oh,
wrong.
yeah. Her and Kim are beefing about that.
Yeah. That's not gonna fly, bro. None of that's gonna fly in a state like California. You're gonna have to go to one of them South Midwest states to try to be governor. None of that's gonna fly for you in California. But hey, good luck.
Yeah, it'd be wild.
If your son-in-law can run for president, I don't see why you can't run for governor of California.
Yeah.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Yeah.
And something like that's going to help out Gavin, right? And I'll tell you why, because it's not like Gavin needs any more light, but when you have a celebrity like Caitlyn running for governor, it'll bring more attention to the race and it'll bring more attention to Gavin Newsom. And he's a likable guy when you hear him talk. You know what I mean? He's charismatic.
He's a fucking fraud. He is a power-hungry fraud like the rest of them.
What politician isn't, though?
They all are. That's the thing about them. They're all sociopaths. You just got to hope that their sociopathy lines up with your interests.
That's it, bro.
That's just what it is. But they're tools. You use them like chess pieces. You just got to make sure you got the right chess piece.
Literally.
That is it.
Yo, you know what's crazy, bro? And I know you've had like sit downs with like super rich people. The way rich people talk about politicians, like poor middle class, like people, they talk about politicians like with reverence, right? They're like, oh my God, they're the president, they're the mayor, they're the governor. Rich people talk about politicians like they're the help.
That's it. Video games, bro. I got the controller and I'm moving this motherfucker around.
Yup.
I'm
Do
telling
what
you.
I say.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
man.
bro. Bro, I don't, and I'm talking about like, and these are the rich people that donate to their campaigns. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had conversations with those kind of rich people. Andrew is absolutely right. They talk about them like they're just straight up video game characters to be moved all around the way they want to move them around. That's it. It's nothing emotional about the conversations they're having. They've donated their campaigns. They told them what they want. They expect them to deliver. That's it.
That's it, bro. They say it.
That's
They're
it.
like, maybe we'll run him for governor. That's what they'll say. They're not even asking him if he wants to do it. They go,
That's
maybe
right.
we'll run him for governor. This is what we do with these people.
That's
It's
right.
unbelievable. Like, I think that rich people actually treat their staff with more respect than they do the politicians.
They know they need them.
They know the politicians are full of shit.
Yeah.
At least with your staff, you know where they stand. You know they're honest. Politicians are full of shit. Every single one of them on both sides of the aisle. If this don't show you this now, especially when you look at the Democratic Party, they ran out there and they told us, vote for the Senate. We get control of the Senate. Now who's blocking everything? Two fucking Democrats. Joe Manchin and what's the other girl name? Kirsten. What's her name? Cinnamon, something. I don't fucking remember. Synonym.
Who?
What's the woman's name? Look up her name.
Hold on.
It's Joe Manchin and this other woman who starts with a K, Kirsten, whatever. I respect it. I loved what Bakari did the other day at that press conference, but Bakari was like, what's her name?
Kristen Cinema.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Kristen
I love what
Sinema?
Bakari did. Yeah.
She sounds cute, though.
She's a senator. She's a senator. And I love what Bakari did the other day because at the press conference, he was like, yo, only thing that's going to change what's happening with police and black people in this country is through policy and legislation. We need the George Floyd Policing Act passed. The people that are blocking it. He said, call up your Republican senators, but he called those two Democratic senators by name and put out their numbers. Joe Manchin and Kristen, what's her name?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Is it Christian?
Christian?
Kristen
Cinema.
I don't know.
Christian Cinema.
Kirsten
So, yes.
Cinnamon.
I respect it. Do your job. Do what we paid you to do.
Yes.
That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay. But you said you didn't watch the Oscars. You said the only thing you liked about it was Van.
Yeah. I mean, the Oscars are fucking dead. I mean, the ratings, I think, plummeted.
Yeah.
And granted, it's tricky because this year a lot of people didn't know like the movies that were out, etc. But no, I don't care about the Oscars. I don't care about these fucking idiots going up there spouting off about their causes and how much they care about the environment as they fly around the world in their private jets, you know, and like hose down their 10-acre fucking lawns, and they talk about, oh my God, we're running out of water. We need to protect the water. Like the virtue signaling celebrity, especially the Hollywood actor, is the most annoying type because we don't give a fuck. You all barely made it through high school. Shut your mouths. Don't tell us anything about how to live. You memorize lines that other people wrote for a living. Sit down, shut the fuck up, jump out of the plane in the action movie. Outside of that, sit in the backyard and keep your mouth shut. You're not doing anything.
Listen, I don't mind if they express, their opinions or, what they believe in. I don't, there's some things I care about, some things I don't, but, they got the platform to do it. The numbers were down 58.3%. The Hollywood Reporter, I think it was the Hollywood Reporter, they called me and they were asking me what the Oscars need to do, in order to get their ratings up. And I said, you got to meet people where they are. I think that we put too much stock in linear TV nowadays. Like, we know that it's a million different ways to watch content. So even when these numbers like this come out, I need to see the total numbers. I need to see linear. I need to see YouTube because it was streaming on YouTube as well. I need to see the social media impressions. Like, it's more ways to watch this show. Like, I don't even have to sit through 3 hours of this shit. I can literally look at my phone on Instagram and watch all the highlights. That's it. Just show me the highlights. Show me. I saw Trayvon's free speech. I actually saw that in real time. I just randomly caught it. But Daniel Kaluuya, I saw that. Daniel Kaluuya, I saw that on the Shade Room. You know what I mean? Like, it's different things that I probably would care about that I saw on social media. So it's like, I can't really take stock in the fact that only 10 million people watched it on TV.
That's the thing. Like, TV is going to have to figure out another way to make money outside of commercials because now that we know we don't have to watch them, we ain't going to watch them. I'm not going to sit through 3 paper towel commercials just to see Daniel Kaluuya come in and accept an award. I'll just wait till it's reposted on whatever Instagram account I follow. And then I don't have to inconvenience myself at all. So if TV doesn't find a way to bake in advertisements or like brought to you by or one of these other things, it's just going to fail. You're just going to lose all viewership. And when you lose all viewership, all the advertisers are going to go, well, why would I advertise on you if no one's watching?
That's right. Exactly. 3 hours and 20 minutes is too long to watch any goddamn thing that ain't sports.
Even sports, bro. Even sports, 3 hours. You'd be like, come on. Like, come on, dude.
What's 3 hours in sports?
A football game?
3 hours?
Baseball game?
Hell yeah. Football games be like 3 hours.
Yeah, but that's a long ass time.
I love it, but I like it.
Yeah, I ain't even realize 3 hours.
At least 2.5. Football games at least 2.5, bro.
Hey, man.
At least.
Hey,
Yeah, they are,
30 minutes, bro. 1 quarter, dog. Just make that shit 1 quarter. Everybody goes all out.
Fourth quarter.
I like that. Fast.
I love it. I love it. What a fucking idiot, Floyd Mayweather, to me.
Why?
You know what I mean? Because why is he fighting Logan Paul?
How big is
some money.
Get the bread. Get the bread, yo.
How big is
Collect
he?
the check. Everybody's ready to go out now. Like, everybody's ready to open her up. Everybody's ready to go out there into the world.
Open her up.
Open her up.
Hey,
Son, we need you on the remix, Charla. Say what?
How big is Logan Paul? How big is he?
He's 6, maybe 6'2", 6'3". He's very stacked though. He's 30. He's and he's athletic. But the thing about fighting Floyd Mayweather, and I told him this, is like, the guy is the best defensive boxer in history. You're not gonna hit him when all these other people couldn't hit him.
You're gonna make him look stupid.
Exactly.
Unless Floyd has lost like a severe. I mean, would he have to have lost several steps?
Yeah.
Several.
He had
about the steps.
all the
It's
steps.
about getting hit.
Oh God. By the way, let's keep it on. Let's never forget. Wax said Logan Paul is gonna beat Floyd Mayweather. He said that on this podcast.
I said that. I said I want to see how his weight is. Where his weight is. Where's
190. Floyd can come in up to 160 and
199.
Logan can come in up to 190.
And then Floyd's going to embarrass Logan Paul.
Yeah, I mean, it will go a few rounds, and I think that he knocks him. I think he knocks him down with body shots. I don't even think he does head shots. I think it's just body shot, body shot, body shot.
Right.
He's going to tire him out.
I don't think Wax understands how good of a defensive fighter Floyd Mayweather is.
I'm not taking nothing away from Floyd, but I understand what weight does. And
Logan won't touch him.
So wait, you think
what
Logan?
if he do touch him?
He's not.
Just how Jake's going to touch you?
That's right. Ooh.
Listen.
Wow, Young Liberty shooting from the hip.
All they gotta do is make it happen. It's light for me. I ain't even worrying about it. What I'm trying to tell him is 30 pounds is really something.
He's not going to touch.
That's cool.
Floyd Mayweather.
If he don't, Floyd wins. If he do touch Floyd, I don't think Floyd can handle that.
He's not touching Floyd.
Because guess what? Floyd is not used to being hit, right? So when he do get hit, he don't know how to handle that.
I talked to Jake, by the way, about you fighting him, and he said that he didn't want to do it because he would feel bad potentially taking a father away from his children.
Well, tell him I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Because my kids definitely need me. I appreciate that.
Wow.
That's a good way of thinking.
Big Jake Paul.
I take that.
Wow. I love Jake having that attitude. That's a great attitude.
Out for you, you know? He's looking out for you.
Word up. I like that attitude.
Because, though, for real, like,
I wish cops felt like that when they saw big black men.
Of course.
Shout out to Jake Paul.
They need to adopt that.
I like Jake.
Yes, but I ain't worrying about that. That's something I ain't worrying about. Just y'all think about 30 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And somebody who's not used to getting hit.
Yeah.
When you get hit, you ain't gonna know how to react.
I agree.
We
but
say
he's
that
not
all the time, though.
He's not touching Floyd, though.
Here's the thing, though. You're assuming that Logan hits like a 190-pound boxer does. Logan is a really good athlete, like much better than normal athlete. So let me not consider him a regular person.
Hand-eye coordination makes a lot of sense.
No question. His cardio will be on point, etc. But there's a difference between someone who's been boxing since they're like 8 years old and the balance that they have and their ability to generate power behind a punch. Like if he just winds up with some big looping punch, I'm sure Logan can really hurt Floyd. But Floyd's going to be giving him angles. Floyd's going to be doing, he's not going to be able to just load up. And I don't know if he's been boxing for 3 years, if he can generate that type of concussive power in an instant. It is something that takes forever, man. It's like, if you even look at...
That's why you're supposed to bait him in and put him in a place to where now you're supposed to load up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if he's...
Floyd Mayweather
I hear you,
Jr.
but athlete is an athlete, hand-eye coordination. I've seen it a lot.
Who has it better than Floyd Mayweather Jr.?
You're acting like Floyd isn't an athlete. Floyd is the greatest athlete
I'm not
of all
taking
time.
away from Floyd. I'm just looking at 30 pounds. If this guy was weighing the same thing as Floyd, I believe would destroy him. Pick him up, do all that type of stuff. Floyd would definitely be in shape over the guy and everything, but I just know what 30 pounds do.
There is nothing. There's nothing Logan Paul could do in the ring that Floyd couldn't read.
Yo, listen, I seen
nothing.
This. Listen, even in football, it got a running back. He's so shifty, so dope. If a linebacker 30 pounds more rock his ass, he gonna slow the fuck down.
Wax, there's nothing Logan Paul could bring in that ring that Floyd has not seen in his 25 plus year career of boxing.
You're talking about a high school linebacker going up against Barry Sanders.
Yes.
Like, I don't understand what you don't get about this. It doesn't matter how good the high school linebacker is. He's going up against Barry fucking Sanders.
That's right. That's right.
And I ain't taking nothing away from him. Just watch the fight. When is this fight?
June 5th or 6th?
Yeah.
I think it's like June 6th in Miami, baby. The world's coming through Miami, baby.
I'll be in Miami next week.
Do you remember how bad Floyd embarrassed Canelo Alvarez? Canelo Alvarez was undefeated. By the way, Canelo's probably pound for pound the best boxer in boxing right now. He was undefeated when he fought Floyd. His only loss is to Floyd. He was young. Floyd made him look like an amateur. He couldn't touch Floyd.
What was the weights?
Like what? They said Canelo actually came in at like 180.
Yeah, that Canelo came in super fucking heavy for the fight. I was there at that fight live. And dude, the crowd was like 70% Mexican, and they were quiet like fucking immigration was inside the arena, dude. Not a single peep out of them as Floyd was dodging every single punch. It was unbelievable, dude. It was unbelievable.
I've seen the best of them. Happen.
I watched that fight. I remember that fight so vividly because I watched it at Irv Gotti's house. in Saddle River, New Jersey.
Yeah.
And I remember Debbie Brown texting me saying, "You was with me? What?" Yeah, Debbie Brown texted me saying, "I think Floyd's gonna lose tonight." And I was like, "No."
Come on.
I was like, "Nah,
Come on.
no, he's not." And he embarrassed Canelo. But the reason I put it in the what a effing idiot category, and I mean, of course, Floyd Mayweather's not an idiot. We know this guy knows how to make money. Nobody's made more money in boxing than him. But I'm still a stern believer in legacy. Does everything got to be about money, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it does when you get to a certain point. I do. I think you guys get to a certain point and then it's like, oh, wow, I could make 20 million. I could make 30 million. I can make this much money.
I would rather.
But what if he get hit knocked out, though?
He's not. I mean, stop. He's not.
Oh, man. Nate Robinson did.
Are you serious?
I'm just saying.
Why say anything?
But Nate Robinson
How
was
you
known to be
comparing-
dunking on everybody.
What
And
that
now
got to
he's
do
known-
about basketball?
Exactly.
His whole legacy is done now. They don't even know.
But you know
him
why?
as in
You know why?
basketball.
You know why his legacy is done? Because as Snoop Dogg says, you can't play boxing. So he went in that ring with no boxing experience, playing around with somebody who got boxing experience, and he got laid out. Same thing gonna happen to Logan Paul. I don't know if Logan gets knocked out, but I know he gets embarrassed. I know Floyd gonna be, unless Floyd has lost, when I say several, I'm talking about several steps. Logan Paul doesn't stand a chance. We all know this.
I've seen some amazing running backs who get hit by a linebacker, and he's not that fast no more.
You sound like all the ones that want to see Floyd
I don't want to see nobody lose. I'm telling y'all facts.
You know what you sound like?
Ran a 4.4.
He
ran a 4.4, got hit, and now he run a 4.6. He gonna slow down. He ain't used to getting hit.
Yeah. You know what you sound like? This is what you sound like. You sound like the white guys when sports were just getting integrated. And they're trying to convince their friends. They're like, yeah, and there's no way those black guys are going to be able to do it. Come on. That's what you sound like right now. Like, what you're saying is just so absurd. It's just so absurd. It doesn't matter.
No, it is absurd. It's absurd. It is absurd. It's very absurd. He's Floyd money man. Floyd is literally the greatest defensive fighter of all time. Muscle memory Floyd could go in that fight off muscle memory and win, bro.
I hear it.
Like there's literally nothing. There's no combinations. No,
I would love to see Floyd
nothing
win.
Logan can throw that Floyd hasn't seen.
I promise I'd love to see him win. But 30 pounds.
No, man. I just love legacy, bro. Here's the thing. Nobody shows you don't do nothing for no reason. You don't do things for money. You're meticulous about the things that you do. Now, if Floyd needs the money, sure. If he's just that type of guy who money motivates him and it's an extra $50 million to grab on the table, hey, go do your thing. You've earned the right to do that. But my point is, what has Logan Paul done to be in the ring with Floyd Mayweather? I'd rather see Floyd do an exhibition fight against Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya wants to come back. He wants some action. Y'all go do that.
I think right now we just want the carnival. I think you just what Logan has is people care about him. They care about his journey. They care about who he is. They listen to his podcast. They watch his videos. They're deeply invested in who he is in a human being. And it's fun to watch somebody that you're invested in fight. And that's why they made the 24/7 series that we all loved. Remember those 24/7 documentaries before the fight came out? You didn't even know who these people were. And then you watch the 24/7 series and you're like, oh shit, I really like this guy. He trains really hard. He drinks his own piss. He came from humble beginnings. This is awesome. Let's watch it.
Yeah, Mike Tyson still.
I think if you're designing boxing events, I'm going to design them around fans. I'm going to go, okay, the fans are obsessed with this person, so they're going to follow that person into the highest stakes activity they could possibly do, which is a human cockfight, essentially, right?
Yeah.
You were just fighting, not to the death, but to as close as possible, Yeah. And I think that's what it is. If people didn't care about Logan, there's no way they would have this fight, but they do care about him.
So Floyd and Oscar wouldn't generate the numbers that a Logan Floyd fight.
People don't care about Oscar anymore, man. I think.
What if he wears the dress to the ring? What if he wears the fucking fishnets
to the ring,
high heels?
100%, 100%. That I would watch 1,000%. Yes.
Yeah. Damn, man. It's I don't know. I would say it sucks that it's come to this, but it's not like Floyd is on hard times. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing it because he clearly wants to do it. I just feel like, man, you're Floyd Mayweather. I just don't know if I don't know if I want to see you in the carnival. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if I want to see you in the carnival. I feel like
you don't have to play boxing.
You don't have to play boxing.
You're really a boxer, bro.
You the man. You're the guy.
Let somebody else do that.
People earn the right to be in the ring with Floyd Mayweather. Why? Because it's a big ass payday. So if you get the chance to to stand across from Floyd Mayweather, it means that you've at least done something to where he thinks you're a formidable opponent in boxing, enough to at least get you that big payday. What has Logan Paul done to deserve it? It's not like why?
Is this watering boxing down?
No,
I
don't think so.
Who's a better fighter, Jake or Logan?
Oh no, I don't think it's watering boxing down. If anything, it's creating some interest. Boxing is boring right now, dude. And the reason it's boring is because boxers aren't marketing their personalities. You need us to like you. I'll be honest, that's one thing the UFC does really well is the UFC might not pay as much as boxers do, but they're taking some of the money that they're making and they invest it back into marketing those fighters. So now we know who these fighters are. They create platforms for these fighters to talk on. They're constantly interviewing. They're constantly making sure that they got personalities that are out there in the world. And then when they fight, we're like, oh, I want to see how that guy's fighting. Boxers, half these motherfuckers don't even know how to use their Instagram
or talk.
So it's like, bro, you got, if you want to do this for a living, you got to understand what it takes. You know, you got to understand the new game. Like the game has changed now. The same thing with comedy. You know, it's like the comedy. If you're a young comic growing up, you got to follow the blueprint, right? Now you got to follow the shit that we created, we put out there. You got to be able to put out your own clips. You got to be able to build your YouTube. You got to be able to do all these things because that's the new fucking game, bro. And if you don't want to do it, then you don't want it bad enough.
And there's some great fighters out there. So your point is absolutely accurate because there's some amazing fighters out there. They just don't know how to sell their fights. It's literally like back in the day with WWE. Like the Ultimate Warrior was a star, but he couldn't talk. Bill Goldberg was a star, but he couldn't talk. He didn't have no mic game. You know what I mean? Stone Cold Steve Austin had a mic game. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson had a mic game. Ric Flair had a mic game. Hulk Hogan had a mic game. Macho Man Randy Savage, they had mic games. You got to know how to sell yourself. You got to know how to sell boxing, and you got to know how to sell these fights. Because sadly,
Broner did though, but he just couldn't back it up.
Broner definitely did. If
Broner was amazing.
Oh my God! If Broner could box,
backed it up.
He'd be he's so perfect for this generation.
He really is.
He's the social media guy. He fucks around. Hip hop loves him. He's so into the culture. Like he would be so perfect. He'd be the perfect bad guy for this era.
Literally.
If he, backed it up in the ring.
He really just can't. Like it's such a bummer because what they would do with, I think, wrestlers back in the day who didn't have any mic game, they would give them like a manager who was nice with the mic.
Yeah.
And then they would talk all the shit. And I'm almost like, yo, Adrian Broner, like, why don't you train somebody? Even if you're not the head trainer, you'll drum up all the interest for the fight. Talk all the shit. Do everything that your boring-ass fighter won't do or can't do, but at least get us all interested and invested. I think that'd be fire.
He need to get some fall fights. He need to get like 5 fall fights and get him back in there, but stay on social media and still act like that. He'll get back on.
Yeah. I mean, and AB got fighters. Robert Easter is AB's fighter. AB got his own promotion company, but, Robert... He's a decent fighter, you know what I mean? But he's not fantastic, But whatever. I just, God bless him. Y'all tell me about it. I'm not ordering it. I'll watch it on social media.
Yeah, I see it.
I'm ordering it. I'm watching.
I'm not. I realized I wasn't when I didn't order the Jake Paul fight. I had no fear of missing out. I felt no FOMO. People was texting me like, this is great. And I went to Triller and I said $49.99 for Jake Paul? Fuck no. I'm not doing it. And I'm not doing it for Floyd and goddamn Logan Paul either. Who's older, Logan or Jake?
Logan.
Logan's older.
Who's a better fighter? Andrew?
I think Jake is better. I think Jake is better.
Okay.
Now, I think that Logan has faced stiffer competition, but
Really?
I think Jake is better. Yeah.
Hold on, this Van right here. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Hold on. Hey Van, we on the podcast, so don't say nothing crazy.
Oh, what up? How y'all?
Congratulations. We just finished congratulating you too.
Congratulations, my brother.
I appreciate that, man.
Can you hear him, Schultz?
I can hear him, but I don't know if he can hear me.
Yeah, can you hear Schultz?
No.
Yeah, I can hear him a little bit.
He said he can hear you a little bit. He said he think that you're going to
ask him why
switch
he
up on him.
changed and why he shut.
How would I switch up? If anybody was going to switch up, the biggest name in comedy was going to be the one that was going to switch up. Andrew been out
Hey.
here, man.
Tell him I said this. Tell him I said this. Two wrongs don't make a right.
Ever since he went Netflix.
Show said 2 wrongs don't make a right. Just because he went Hollywood don't mean you should go Hollywood.
Yeah, well.
Hey, man, I want to tell you the same thing I told Wax and I told Andrew and I told Taylor, man. I love you and I value you and I appreciate you. And, you know, I thank God that you're not a yes man, you know, who can check me and pull me on my shit when I'm on some bullshit. You know what I mean? We need more people like that. If you don't have a real friend circle if your friends aren't doing that for you.
I appreciate that. And that's how you know that people, you know, that they respect each other.
That's right.
We've all had disagreements. We get through those disagreements.
That's right.
You know, we keep it close to the vest and we move on.
But it's because we respect each other.
Yeah, of course. Of course. We were as men.
That's important.
That's
you
right.
know what I mean? As men. And just like I respect Wax enough to let him know that if he ever step in the ring with Jake Paul, he gonna get knocked the fuck out.
But listen, Van. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Van is also somebody that know what time it is.
And the reality is, I love Wax too much to see him go out like a supersized Nate Robinson.
My brother, you already know what time it is. So you telling me that Jake Paul can whip your ass?
I'm telling you that I'll be in the gym with Jake.
Listen, wait, skip real fast. So you telling me that Jake Paul can whip your ass?
Let me finish. Because you seem very, very emotional.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk. I can do this. I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead.
I at Bill Polina Boxing up in Woodland Hills. I be in the gym with Jake. When I say I be in the gym with Jake, I mean
perfect
in the gym. Watching Jake spar pros.
Okay.
Wax, if you have not been training,
bro,
you are going to go in there and get embarrassed by that kid because he is boxing for real. His cardio is up.
All right.
His reflexes and muscle memory are there.
All right.
That's right.
If y'all out on the street, Wax, you got him.
But listen to me. Do you think this man could beat you? How the hell you and you know I beat the shit out of you?
I'll bust your ass in a boxing ring.
How the fuck could you
in a boxing ring, Wax?
Exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in a boxing ring. You won't even last. How long you think you'll last with me, bro?
Wax, I'll pick you apart. You ain't got no cardio.
Wow. Yo, listen, don't you know for the last 2 years, I've been asking Van to get into the boxing ring with his ass, and he know what time it is. Yo, Van, how many times I came to LA? I come to LA all the time. Okay.
Yo, I'm sorry, guys. Guys, I have to put a stop to this.
I don't want you to win an Emmy and then get beat up by
it's an Oscar. I think we got our next Brilliant Idiots exhibition match. We haven't had one since Schultz versus Jay Williams.
I went all of it.
Nice.
I'll tell you one
Talk
thing,
to me.
If you keep talking your shit, he will fight you.
Listen, and I'm trying to tell you, he would get beat up. And just as well as every single one of y'all know exactly what time it is.
I don't believe it. I believe Jake Paul wins and wins easily.
Y'all. Listen, you don't think that if somebody try to challenge me, of course we have time. I would definitely train. If I get back in there, y'all already know exactly what time it is. I'll be very focused on everything I need. Go ahead.
Wait.
Talk to me.
I did tell Charlamagne, I said if Wax actually trains boxing, I'm talking about Wax off the street in the ring with Jake Paul.
Yeah, I mean, listen, that's conditioning.
In the ring, Wax off the street in the ring with Jake Paul, no. But if you train for it, I think you beat him. I think you're too big.
For sure. And just like I was telling them, just like Charlotte said earlier, don't go play boxing. If I'm gonna go do it, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I ain't gonna sit there and play.
You would have to train.
But of course,
if you don't train, he's gonna knock you out. You're gonna be in the middle of the ring with the state of New Jersey and blood around you.
Hey, by the way, that's what actually got y'all the Oscar too.
I told him that.
Yeah, that's fire. I like that part.
Hey, I'm gonna call you after we done.
All right, man.
All right, peace.
Blaze.
I gotta say, Wax, if you go in the ring with Jake, I think he's gonna make you hold his pocket, bro.
Oh my God.
He's gonna make you hold his pocket, bro. I think that might happen.
Didn't we just now talk about friends telling each other the truth?
He's telling you the truth. Everybody in this room
This
is telling you the truth.
whole lie, and y'all know
And
it.
guess what? If you win, we're gonna say we was wrong.
Yeah.
I'm happy
we
for
could
y'all
be
to say
wrong,
that.
bro.
We
Y'all
can
say
be
that now.
wrong. We are the type of friends that can admit when we're wrong, okay? And we're not going to try to gaslight our friends and manipulate our friends because y'all really my friends. So if you win, I'm gonna be like, damn, my bad.
Whatever manipulate
I
me,
shouldn't have doubted
that's
you.
bullshit.
I should have believed in you.
You see how mad he gets?
Because it's unbelievable.
Why'd your nose flare up when you get upset?
Because I'm trying to, I don't get it. What are you talking about? Are y'all serious?
No, we're being serious, bro.
We are, bro.
All right. You know what?
We are, bro.
I'm going to train like I got to fight anyway.
There you
much
go.
what?
You
That's
should.
all.
If you stay ready, you don't got to get ready.
Period.
Because Jake Paul might be like, let's fight right now. You got 2 weeks to get ready.
And I got to get ready, so I'm going to get ready now.
So you start getting ready now. I think that's a great idea.
Yes.
I still think that if you fight Jake Paul, you will most likely be out of the protection business.
Yo.
I think.
Listen, my whole life will be over. If I lose, I die.
Oh yeah, listen.
Yeah.
Every single person you done gave a wedgie to,
They come to
every
collect.
person you done put doo-doo in their
come to
sneakers,
collect.
every guy you done pistol whip,
Yeah.
every girl heart you done broke, they will be so happy to see you face down, ass up in the ring.
I guarantee you they will. I
They
guarantee
would
you
love
that
it.
would. That'd be
Face
so
down, ass up.
amazing. That'd be so amazing.
What, you face down, ass up?
Listen, if that was to happen, that'd be really, really funny. And a lot of people actually probably will laugh. But that's not going to happen.
What if everybody start throwing lemons at you in the ring when you get knocked out?
They better be drinking that shit so they can fall asleep.
Lord have mercy.
Fall asleep so you don't remember this shit.
Let's pay
It's
some bills.
crazy how
man.
we're glossing over the fact that Van just said he could beat Wax.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Van said he'd pick you apart, bro.
You know
Pick
why Van
you
says that?
apart.
I'll tell you why. Because Van trains.
There
Van
you go.
Van trains all the time. That's his workout. He trains.
And he knows he can't do nothing with me.
Wax, I think that you are underestimating people that are prepared and trained
I'm trying
versus
to
those
tell
who
you,
aren't.
listen, you're underestimating a fucking monster. You're not paying attention. You're really not paying attention. That's your fault.
Yo,
You know what? I ain't want to talk about it no
I'm
more.
gonna
know
be
what it
honest
is?
with you.
Yo,
It's
Charlotte, this is-
his stomach.
Nah,
His stomach.
no.
We don't take him serious no more because of his stomach, bro.
Can I tell you something, bro?
What is it, Schultz?
This is how Japan used to do Godzilla. Like Japanese people be like, yo, Godzilla's trash. Like he's just an alligator. Like he can't do nothing. Like why we even scared of that motherfucker? And then Godzilla every once in a while would come around, start fucking shit up. So you put some respect on his name, bro.
Well,
And that's what I don't want to do. I'm like, damn, you know what? It's been a while since y'all understood what time it is. And I don't want nobody to try me. Just stay out the way.
that's street fighting, though.
No.
Street
not the
fighting.
street.
No. I'm gonna show y'all. Just hopefully nobody won't come up and box.
Street fighting, undefeated. I got my money on Wax.
But you
In
mean
the
street
ring?
fighting, even though if I
Yo, Wax, in the
so I
ring,
can't swing, like what's
most
up? Like,
likely in the ring, you're taking a nap in the first round, bro.
Yeah, bro. You
Yo.
fighting Jake. Just make sure that when you fight Jake from Jake Paul,
son.
that you got Jake from State Farm's
Farm.
phone number. Because you're gonna need some goddamn insurance, bro. Okay. All right.
I'll take it.
Let's pay some bills, man. Upstart. Salute to Upstart. Are you carrying a credit card balance month after month? You're not the only one. High interest rates make it hard to pay off your debt, but Upstart can help. Join the thousands of happy borrowers who made that final payment. Upstart is the fast and easy way to pay off your debt with a personal loan, all online. Whether it's paying off credit cards, consolidating high interest debt, or funding personal expenses, over 500,000 people have used Upstart to get a simple fixed monthly payment. Unlike other lenders, Upstart looks at more than just your credit score, like your income and employment history. This means they can offer smarter rates with trusted partners, okay? With a 5-minute online rate check, you can see your rate upfront for loans between $1,000 to $50,000. You can receive funds as fast as 1 business day after accepting your loan. Find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/idiots. That's upstart.com/idiots. Don't forget to use our URL to let them know we sent you. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. Go to upstart.com/idiots.
This episode is also brought to you by keeping your fucking hair on your head. Yes. Okay, it is possible. Going bald is a choice, and you can make the choice not to be bald. You do it right now. I'm telling you, prevention is the best method. I've been on this for over a decade, and as you can see, I still got my luscious locks. So the best thing you can possibly do for yourself if you're a dude is keep your hair, and you're going to do that with Keeps. Okay, Keeps, I'm telling you, is the one. More than 50 million men in the U.S. suffer from male pattern baldness. Okay, and there are only 2 FDA-approved medications that can prevent hair loss. Keeps provides both. You're getting it all. It's going to take care of you. I'm telling you, okay? You can loosen the grip on your wallet because it's cheap. It's almost nothing. Low-cost treatments start just $10 per month, and Keeps offers generic versions, okay? On top of discreet packaging, no one has to know. Proven results, discreet packaging. Keeps has more 5-star reviews than any of its competitors. Remember, prevention is key. Get in it early. If you notice it going even a little bit, stop it right now. You might even grow some back. That's what happened with me. Treatments can take 4 to 6 months to see results, so act fast. If you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/idiots to receive your first month of treatment for free. Remember, that's keeps.com/idiots to get your first month free. Go there right now, and let's get back to the show.
All right, you want to do some church announcements?
Yes, sir.
The announcements are a very important part of what we do in church.
What you got, Schultz? What church announcements you got?
Church announcements. We're on tour, baby. Big announcement coming next week or 2 weeks about that. But also you can go get some tickets that are remaining to my shows right now, theandrewschultz.com. Coming to a bunch of cities. Go to The Andrew Schultz right now. Probably come to yours. A lot of these are already sold out. I keep telling y'all, just get it early. The second I drop, just do it. They sell out within a couple weeks, and then there's nothing I can do. So I can't add any more of those shows because we're only there for 2 days. So go get them now, okay? If you're thinking about coming, you just go get that shit now. theandrewschultz.com. Go check it out. What you got, Charlotte?
Wax, Wax, what you got? Your lemonade, of course.
Yes, I got my lemonade, man. And a lot of people been ordering my lemonades, but a certain thing that they don't know they got to do, they have to sit there and put this pen right here inside of here to open it up. Because a lot of people been taking this off. That's not how you work this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're not supposed to take it off?
No, you ain't supposed to take it off. You're supposed to have the pen and just put this pen straight down into it.
I didn't know that. I'd be taking mine off and drinking it straight out the bottle.
Yeah, I got a pen right there. You got a pen, you put it straight down into it. Easy on it, though.
I didn't know that.
And you
this shit gonna be big in the summer.
Oh, yes. All cookouts and everything like that. You can even order it online right now at whoswax.net. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and open this up, and it's probably the best tasting lemonade. I see y'all got some over there right now. Alex, how do it taste?
I like it.
Alex will be sleeping.
Good. I had it yesterday.
Little Latinx will be sleeping 30 minutes.
It definitely gonna put you to sleep.
Great
It's one of the best things you can ever taste for real, and it's gonna put you to sleep. The best sleeps you ever had. Any anxiety, your girl got anxiety and stuff like that, or even guys ain't got anxiety too. Or it's like called something different.
I got anxiety. I get anxiety.
Yo, that shit is mad pussy, bro.
Shut up.
A guy got anxiety. Like, what the fuck?
That's the 90s, bro.
Yo, first of all, Wax is full of shit. Listen, by the way, Wax has been going to therapy.
Yeah.
Yo, my shorty, we supposed to.
That's right. And Wax has been talking to me about his anxiety. He's just finding the language for what it is that he's feeling.
Fear scared of rats?
Yes. No, that is that's a phobia. You got a phobia. You actually got to probably go under for that.
That's the P word.
What's that?
P word? The P
Phobia.
Yeah.
What did you think phobia started with?
Not with a P.
This guy.
Oh shit, it do?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Damn. All right, no doubt. That word.
You said it was the P word?
Yeah, but the PTS thing that you be doing.
Oh, PTSD. Yeah. You got PTSD. That's post-traumatic stress.
Yeah. Also, on May 9th, I'll be in Miami. Y'all still going to be in Miami on May 9th?
Oh, you got to pull up, Wax. Come on.
Yeah, I'll be there from the 8th and the 9th. TK got another show out there, the Improv. I'll be sponsoring his shows out there. He got 2 shows out there. So we back out there around that time. And we got, of course, the Bully and the Beast that listen to us on Wednesdays, right, T. Diddy?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, but go on Mondays for Patreon to get new content.
Yes.
Word. And yo, keep checking out all the podcasts on the Black Effect Podcast Network. Go to blackeffect.com. You know what I'm saying? The website is up. We got the app coming soon, and all the shows are right there on the Black Effect So whether it's, Erica Alexander and Whitney Dow,
We Talk
the Big
Back.
Payback Reparations podcast, whether it's AJ and Tan Band, We Talk Back, whether it's Just Hilarious, Carefully Reckless, which is killing, Gangster Chronicles, Glasses Malone, whoever it is, they all are available on blackeffect.com. Okay, and please
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hey.
Please.
Don't do it.
Please. Listen, we are, let me see how many days away we are.
By the time this book comes out, black people gonna be equal, bro. By the time this book comes out.
I thought it was yesterday.
We are 13 days away
Okay.
from the release of Tamika Mallory's State of Emergency, How to Win in the Country We Built. You about to start seeing Tamika all over the place. Make sure you check her out on the Tamron Hall show. I'm pretty sure that comes out tomorrow. I think she'll be on the Tamron Hall show on Friday. Tomorrow. So make sure you check her out. You can pre-order the book now, but we're 13 days away, baby, from Tamika Mallory, State of Emergency, How to Win in the Country We Built, being in bookstores. The first release from Black Privilege Publishing, my book imprint. Okay? So make sure you go check that out, baby. All right? That's what you do when you not only are friends with a person, but when you're in business with a person. I saw Rick Ross say that shit. Rick Ross said, if you ain't repping my shit every single day, he said not sometime. He said, once a day is unacceptable to me. And that's how I feel. If you partner with me, you in business with me, I'm promoting your shit like it's my own.
Word up.
Because that's how I feel. I be so happy for my people. I be rooting for my people so hard when I see my people doing good things. Promote your shit like it's their own. Okay,
we're rooting for it too. We just want the fucking thing to come out already. You've been promoting
13 days, baby.
I'm gonna actually buy a book. This will be my first book I ever bought in my life.
Buy it for what?
I'm buying it
Just to put it up. I'm about to get a bookshelf. Just put a bookshelf. Just start buying books.
Yo, can we talk about the return of the GOAT? Can we talk about that? Can we have that conversation? The most entertaining man on the internet.
The Prince of Pan-Africanism.
The Prince of Pan-Africanism, bro. I'm talking about Mr. Donations. I'm talking about Mr. For Good. Can we talk about the return to the Breakfast Club? We got the scrambled eggs, hold the bacon. Talk to me.
His fifth time.
Fifth time.
His fifth time.
5-star general.
He the man.
That's right.
Doctor, we don't know of what, Umar Johnson.
Dr. Umar Johnson. He's a doctor of psychology.
He's a doctor just like that book is out.
Nah, he's a doctor. He's really certified. He is.
No,
that's been proven though.
I looked it up. He ain't certified, but it don't matter. It don't matter at all. Let's talk about it. He's not. I've done it all, and it makes it even more entertaining.
He is. I mean, I
there's
thought he
no
was
certification for him whatsoever. I've looked it all up, but it's okay. It makes it even better.
Hey, well,
He Dr. Dre in it.
He what?
Dr. Dre. He don't got a doctorate.
He don't?
Taylor, that was the worst ad lib. That by far was one of the worst ad libs. Dr. Dre?
Yeah.
What?
I'm saying how Dr. Dre.
Some of our most successful doctors are not actually real doctors. Dr. Seuss, Dr. Dre, Dr. Umar Johnson. Don't let not being a doctor stop you from being a doctor. So let's talk about it. Dr. Umar is back. He's one of my favorite. He's one of my favorite entertainers.
He's the best.
He came through spitting bars again.
Bars.
Coming right after Naomi Osaka.
Yeah, he was wrong about that though.
What was he wrong about?
Well, she can't rep Haiti. She can't rep Haiti because it's just not possible. I think you have to rep the place where you were either born or have citizenship in. So I forgot where she was born, but I know I read an article where she denounced her U.S. citizenship in order to represent Japan a couple years ago. I could be saying that wrong, but I also, and Van actually told me this, her mom and dad met at a school in Haiti, and that school in Haiti, they still fund now. So, and plus, just, I don't watch tennis. I don't know anything about tennis. I always see Naomi being psychologically black, as Dr. Umar said. She's always standing up for black issues, always standing up for black causes. She identifies as a black woman. She has a black boyfriend. So he was wrong about that.
Oh, fuck. All right. Well, what else? What else did he say? Like, give me
Everything
some
else.
other hot shit that he came through with. What about the interracial marriage or interracial dating?
I
You got
find
slippers.
that. What?
He said he got
Oh, yeah, the
slippers. for-
Oh yeah, you got the snow bunny slippers.
Wait, what's that? What's that?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up because you know, I don't care who you choose to love. You know what I mean? Even though I do love black love, I love seeing black families together. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing a black, you know, father with a black mother having black kids. I love that. But I think that Dr. Umar said out loud what I think a lot of communities say amongst each other. Like, we can't act like that's not a thing. We can't act like, you know, Asians don't like to mix things.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? The Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, they don't like to necessarily mix things.
Nope.
Right? So, like, Wax's girl hated him. I mean, her family hated Wax,
Yeah.
the Dominican.
Now.
But I'm just saying.
Well, listen, all the races, anybody house I went to, the father did not like me. Like, period.
Motherfucker was stumbling and threw that shit right on Wax. Hot potato. You saw him do that shit, bro. They don't go outside. They don't like Wax. Dominicans are racist.
You saw me? Shows, you saw me? I was losing my handle. Pass the ball. All right, give it back. I got my handle back. Give me back.
I'm like, what the fuck?
But am I lying?
Nah, you're not. Especially if I like Asian girls and stuff like that. They follow them. Like, what the fuck are you doing with this guy?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They may not say it out loud.
Oh, I need to talk to you, young lady, in the kitchen. That's out loud.
Yeah, and Dr. Umar's reasoning for it, I believe him when he says it's not coming from a place of bigotry. He says it's about business. And the way he breaks it down,
All about
that's what
business.
he said. He said marriage is an economic contract.
Bro, whatever he says, he's right.
He's a doctor.
Hey, I mean,
He's
it
a
depends.
doctor, bro. I'm not a doctor.
gotta-
I can't tell him he's not right. He's a doctor of that shit.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. How do you feel when you listen to Alex Jones?
So entertaining, it's mind-boggling. So entertaining, it's mind-boggling.
That's it.
Oh, I love it. You know me, I'm a huge fan.
And Alex, I listen to Alex Jones. Alex says some things that are enlightening sometimes.
Yo,
you know what I
Alex
mean?
Jones-
And
Go. Alex Jones
No,
is 80% right about everything. And 20% of the time, he's really wrong. But 80%, he'll say some crazy shit. He'll be like, yo, they're doing experiments to like mix human beings and monkeys. And then people
later,
be like,
and
you're
later
crazy.
on in life, a few years later, you'd be like, guess what they're doing? They're doing experiments on monkeys. I saw in Florida, they're releasing 12,000 genetically modified mosquitoes.
Mm-hmm.
For what? like why are they say they control the insect population. So yes, it's some, and by the way, it's some things Alex Jones says that I've read in Behold the Pale Horse. So they're not even that crazy to me because I've read these things before. If you read Behold the Pale Horse, you know Alex Jones has read Behold the Pale Horse a couple of times. So, you know, and Dr. Umar is one of those people who I feel like he has a following. I really do think he really cares about black people. He really cares about the liberation of black people. And, you know, he has people's ear. And I think it's certain things that he says that needs to be said. I think what he said about Joe Biden and the CBC needed to be said.
Yes.
I think that needed to be said. I think that especially that day, because if I look at that day, I'm just talking about that day when it came out. The interview came out on Monday. That day, he wasn't the only person talking about legislation and policy, Dr. Umar. Bakari Sellers was on CNN talking about legislation and policy. Tezlyn Figaro was talking about legislation and policy. Like the legislation and policy, Karen Bass was talking about the George Floyd policing act and how we get it passed, and she's not settling for no executive orders. And yada yada. Like all of that was on Monday. So I feel like the universe don't make no mistakes. I feel like that conversation needed to be had. It needed to be started. And Dr. Umar didn't start it, but he damn sure put a loud goddamn spark to it.
Yeah. Very entertaining. He's very entertaining.
I enjoyed it.
Yes.
Oh, he's amazing. You know what's really funny is that like he's like a guilty pleasure, I think, of a lot of people. Like, because I had friends that told me that they watched certain parts of the interview, and I'm like, you even know how do you know who he is? And they'll just be like, they'll just be like, yeah, dude, the guy's fucking hilarious. Like, I just love watching it, and it's just amazing. So
hey, the power of TikTok too, though. TikTok blew Dr. Umar the fuck up because those kids be online making videos of Dr. Umar. I asked him about that. I asked him how does he feel being like, you know, one of the internet's biggest sensations. And Dr. Umar said he likes it because it's clearly helped to make his brand bigger.
Peace.
Right? but he hates it because he feels like, you know, it could be diluting his message.
Like it's a joke.
You know what I mean? He don't want to be a joke. He wants to be taken serious. And I really think that, you know, those kids doing those videos on TikTok did blow him up more. Even though he already had a base on social media, that TikTok following took him to a different level, man. Like
did you ask him about any of his like most famous quotes, like the for good one? Because that one I laughed at.
What's the for good one?
Straight. Remember the one who's like, some of these little motherfuckers gotta go for good.
Oh, no, I forgot about that.
We got to clean up our neighborhoods and start with some of these little motherfuckers on the corner. Some of them going under the dirt for good.
I do remember that. Listen, you know Dr. Umar did like, the interviews at like 1.4 million views. He did like 700,000 views in 12 hours.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
When they see him coming, they gone.
It's unbelievable. Yeah. Like, and it just shows you the power of the internet. Like, that's literally the power of the internet. Dr. Umar is a brother that's been around for a long time. He's been putting out books for a long time. He's been raising donations for the school for a long time. Before a Breakfast Club. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he's literally a person who's used social media to build who he is. He's used the platform of the YouTubes and the Instagrams to build who he is. I think that's incredible.
Yeah, dope.
I really do. I think it's incredible. I think it's just a testament to like he's like academics in a lot of ways. He is, because that's his platform. He runs like certain people run those circuits. You ever seen you read the book American Gods?
No, but you've talked about this a lot.
I saw the TV show. The TV show's on Stars now, but yo, there are people. There's a character on there named Internet Boy. There are people who literally run the internet. That's their platform. They have a base that is their go-to. It's not like, you know, you with a podcast or us with a podcast or with a radio show or TV. It's just, that is their platform and they run that shit. So anything else they get on top of that foundation is super gravy. like it's super gravy. They are literally the three little pigs, but they are the people building their house on bricks because they have a solid foundation. That shit is not straw. That shit is not sticks. That shit is brick. That's it. You should have Dr. Umar on Flagrant too.
I would love to.
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
Wow.
Can we hook that up? I would love to.
Dr. Umar on Flagrant 2 would be, I think it'd be great.
Tell me you got a black fiance.
Funny.
What we really need to do is...
Yes.
Yeah, tell me you got a black fiance.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we're going to do that.
Just say that.
We need to have Alex Jones and Dr. Umar on the same show.
Yo!
We need to make the internet explode. Alex Jones, Dr. Umar together.
If you want to get computers pewing, that's how you motherfucking do it. If you want to get the internet netting, how can we make this happen?
Yo, let's do it. Let me make a couple phone calls. You make a couple phone calls. Let's shut shit down.
Bruh, that would be incredible. We all take the week off that week and just, we use our feeds and put that podcast out on our respective feeds. Yeah. Dr. Umar Johnson, Alex Jones, enjoy. What's his name?
What if we get them in a room together and they just become best fucking friends immediately?
You know what's so interesting? I think they would. I think they would have a lot in common.
Yeah.
I do. I really do. I think that because Alex, if you listen, Alex is different. Maybe I listen to a lot of Alex. I haven't listened to every stance Alex has. Alex don't come off as a bigot to me.
No, he's not at all. Like, at all.
I don't hear it. I could be wrong. So please, guys, don't tweet me and send me clips. I haven't listened to every Alex Jones broadcast. I don't know. I think he says a lot of wild, crazy shit, but his critique is mostly towards the government and these shadow governments and these powers that be that are oppressing all of us.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I could be wrong. I've heard him talk about reparations and what he thinks reparations should be. He believes in reparations. He has an idea of where reparations should come from. He shares the same views as somebody like Robert Smith, that it should come from the corporations who benefited from slavery. I don't know. It would be interesting to hear them together.
Yeah, I think we might have to set something up, Charlotte. We might have to.
Let's get into some shit you won't care about next week. Did you see what Steve Harvey said This is very interesting. This could even be a deep dive. Steve Harvey on men and women not being able to be friends. Did you hear this?
What did he say?
Yeah.
You should let him hear it, Taylor. Can you hear
Oh,
it?
no. Like, I don't have any
let
female
him.
friends. Like, he said that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All of my friends are men. I don't have female friends. I don't. I'm incapable of that.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, because come on.
Because you have a wife.
Well, I have a wife, and I don't really have female friends because look. Okay, let's get rid of this myth right here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Let's get rid of this right here. You're an attractive woman. There's some guy somewhere saying, "Yeah, we're friends." No, that's not true. He's your friend only because you have made it absolutely clear that nothing else is happening except this friendship we have.
Mm-hmm.
We remain your friends in hopes that one day there'll be a crack in the door, a chink in the armor, and trust and believe that guy that you think is just your buddy, he will slide in that crack the moment he gets the opportunity.
And you
Because
think
we're
most
guys.
men think this way?
99.9% of us think that way.
What do you think, Charlotte?
I love Steve Harvey. That's my guy. I disagree with him. I think that is a very young way of thinking. I think that's a very immature way of thinking. I think that when, I was a child, that was my mindset. You know what I mean? Because, you always heard, oh, you got to be friends before you can be lovers. So, you might befriend some women, and in the back of your mind, you're thinking like, I'm going to smash. But I think that even when you get older, and it's not even, now I take that back. Even when I'm younger, it's just women you want to sleep with. And there's some women that you just know y'all cool. Like my whole life, I've had more women friends than guy friends. I like being around women. You know why? Because my dad would always say, why you want to be around a bunch of hard legs? You be around a bunch of guys all the time. All you're going to do is end up getting in trouble. So when that started happening to me, I'm like, oh, my pops is right. And when it comes to just like people gravitating towards you, if you're the guy that's with 5 or 6 women, everybody wants to know what's up with you. Everybody wants to gravitate towards you because you got the women. Even when I used to throw parties and stuff, I want more girls in the party than I do guys. That's why you let ladies in free before 11, or you give ladies 2 drinks for the price of 1. Whatever it is, you do things that have women around. So I've always loved to be around more women than guys. So for me, it's like it's never been a thing for me to have a bunch of women friends. I got a bunch of women friends now, but it's women that some women in my life I've seen and I'm like, oh, I know I want to sleep with her. There's some women I've seen and the energy is just, nah, that's just the homie. That's my sister. That person will never
be your friend. Now, that person that you will sit there, she might be cool as hell, but you might look at her and be like, damn, I want to smash her. She cannot be your friend. That's what Steve is saying.
Yeah, but even with girls, right? There's girls that I've slept with and I shouldn't have. I'm like, damn, I fucked the friendship up. Now we back cool now, but we could never be cool. Like we gonna hang out. You know what I'm saying? You gonna come to the house. You know what I mean? You gonna
you overstep the boundary.
Exactly. We go on vacation with the family. I can't do that type of stuff with them. You know what I mean? But it's like I got plenty of homegirls. I got so many sister friends that it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but Steve was saying, look what he said at the end. He said, listen, if one of them girls sit there, she said, try your guy. See, I'm gonna give you some pussy and see what the guy say. That guy might jump on it.
Nah, man. I got a bunch of girls I call my sisters, a bunch of women I call my nieces.
All right, let me try.
I don't feel that way.
Alex,
I really don't.
You want to give this a try?
What are we talking about here?
What'd you say, Alex?
What?
You don't like black girls?
No,
what'd you say? What'd you say, Alex?
We can't hear you, Alex.
I can hear him. No, what is she talking about?
I said I want to try.
I give Alex a better opportunity. Alex, would you fuck Weezy if Weezy tried to fuck you?
Never.
There you go.
Like,
You're
never.
lying.
I swear to God.
Yo,
I swear to my mother.
Why you lying?
I don't believe it.
No, I believe him. No, I genuinely believe him.
You know what? He probably got like a sisterhood. So you grow that. You grow to like somebody be your sister. You be like you want to protect her more than you want to have sex with her.
Yep.
Yeah,
Maybe the first time.
But is that because
Here's something though. Here's something though. Let's have this. I don't think that Steve hit this part, and I think this is a little bit easier for guys to digest, which is like
Talk to me.
I think we should I think all of us should be able to have female friends. Like I think that's 100%. I think we all do have female friends, and I think that's completely works.
Be unattractive.
Now that being said, My girl don't need male friends. The fuck you need male friends for?
Not one. Why you need male friends?
What?
Why do you think
I'm
that?
your male friend. I'm your male friend. Why you need other? You gonna hang out with some dude who's also straight? She can have gay straight friends, but why are you hanging out with just straight dudes for some reason? That's weird.
Okay. Well, listen. What if the guy was her friend before she met you?
Then that
before
stops.
you came in the picture.
That stops now.
No,
it doesn't. You can't do that.
What do y'all talking about?
What do you need him
What are you
for, yo?
talking about?
Are y'all gonna talk about us having sex? Are y'all gonna talk about us doing things?
No, we could talk about other shit.
Whoa. I'm not saying you can't have like work friends or colleagues and that shit, but you're not about to go to brunch with a motherfucker. You're not about to say, no, I'm busy today. I'm going to brunch with Todd.
Nah.
Well, think
Why,
about like
though?
listen, a lot of my sister friends, they have boyfriends, but I've been around. I've been here. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like
These guys got great hearts.
That's my brother.
What's y'all insecurity? Y'all think like
I'll take it.
what's the insecurity with your girl having?
I mean, I just
he's trying to fuck my girl.
Yeah,
You said
like
what?
girls used to lie and say they was only going out to brunch or only going to yoga class, and they was meeting me around the corner. So I just it is my.
But you weren't that girl's friend though. You were that girl's fuck buddy.
Exactly.
You weren't that girl's brother.
Exactly.
I understand that.
What girl did you fuck that used to call you brother?
Jesus.
So hold on. Let me ask you a question.
I'm saying,
Let
a
me
lot
ask
of
you a
these
question.
girls-
You're friends with AJ, right? So you're not gonna go to lunch with her?
Yeah, that's different. That's
No,
like
it's not.
sisters.
That's what we're saying.
different.
That's family for real.
That's family. You gotta look at it. That's family.
That's
Other
what I'm
people is
saying.
family. You gotta look at it like that.
Yeah, but how he's saying it, but
am my girl gonna be okay with it? No, just because it's another girl.
That's not right.
But
though.
that's not
That's
exactly.
Not right.
That's not okay.
I'm the same way. So if she's telling me like, yo, I'm about to go out with a dude and go to lunch.
Yo, you
What
can
y'all
have
talking about? Like, what's up?
acquaintances.
But what if
you can
y'all
have
met-
acquaintances, but not like friend. Like you're not gonna make an. Also, okay, let's say you're grandfathered in. That's fine. You're not
That's
gonna
different.
make a
That's
new
it.
That's
friend.
different.
You gonna make a new
I'm
friend?
with you.
What the fuck is that about?
No
Hey,
new
I'm not-
friend.
Nah,
I
you got
made
no
a new
friend.
friend. I'm
Oh,
with
it's
you.
funny. What do you do for you to make him a new friend?
I'm with you. But that's my point. People that are grandfathered in, you got to respect that.
All right, fine. We
Come
can respect
on.
grandfather.
Slow it down, though.
But I still need to know, I need to know the history of that relationship. I need to
You
know
gotta ask
his
the questions.
intentions. I need to know what's
Yeah.
going on because I'm not gonna let my girl walk into the fire. She could be a booby trap.
All day. Just waiting for us to argue.
That's right. Now, let me ask you a question, Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
Whitney Cummings tries to throw that box at you.
Yeah.
Do you take it?
No.
Why?
Because I'm fiancéed. I love my fiancé. I don't want to
Okay.
have sex with Whitney.
So if you didn't have a fiance, but because I see Whitney calls you her brother. Whitney said, that's my brother, Andrew Schultz.
Yes.
I see her say
That's
it all the
the
time.
sis.
Salute to
Yes.
Whitney, by the way.
Yes.
Do you take that box without a fiance?
No, because I've been friends with Whitney before I had a girl, and I didn't do anything back then.
That's my point. And guess what? I bet you would invite Whitney to the house with your girl.
Yes, I would invite Whitney to the house of the girl. I would even go out to lunch with Whitney, hang
That's
out with
right.
Whitney. That's totally fine. I
That's right.
can do that
some
shit.
that I can do that. I have
That's
some
right.
I could do that too, but it's some that you just can't do that, and your girl not gonna allow you. She's gonna look at the girl and be like, nah, she's not going.
Yeah, but those
Also,
aren't my
we know
sister
guys
friends.
lie. Like we know guys will say anything. A motherfucker will pretend he's gay half near just so he could be near your girl, so he could
Thank
try
you,
to fuck.
Shucks.
So why do you think girls not gonna lie? Like last time my brother, we never messed around. They did.
Say what?
Can I tell y'all a secret?
Ouch.
You know how my you know how my girl used to catch me?
How?
Because she said to me one day, she said, you have certain women in your life that I know you've known for a long time, but I've never met them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Everybody else I've known for a long time, my sister's friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they come around.
She know they grandfathered in. So I've been with my girl since 98, so she know them.
They
like
y'all friends.
It don't matter who, Alicia Renee. Exactly. And in some cases, they're closer with my wife than me. Like, you know, like Alicia Renee was our neighbor. Like they super tight. Like I'm just
They
saying
took
all
up for her before you.
in a heartbeat. And when I say in a heartbeat, let me be out and there's too many girls. That's happened. We in LA.
Gotta go.
Wifey ain't with me. Too many girls in my face. Excuse me, Alicia Renee tapping. Excuse me, do you know he's married?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
literally.
Tiffany Haddish coming tapping. Excuse me, you know he's married. That type of shit happens.
Haters.
Okay? I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about the fact that you have never met anybody I'm fucking. Of course you wouldn't.
Of course
But
not.
you know that these people have been around for a long time. We tell on ourselves and don't even know it.
Yeah, but that'd be disrespectful if you introduced her to the people you were fucking.
Yeah,
That's like a
fucked
whole
up.
nother level of disrespect.
I mean,
because if a girl do that to me, I'm really leaving you.
Right? Like, you can't be introducing your wife to the girls you fucking. That's crazy.
I mean, it is disrespectful, but I mean, sneaking around is cheating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so don't double
But you
down.
still don't ever.
I would never
let
double
me
down.
there.
I would never do that. But hey, man,
don't let them see each other.
I'm
Don't
with
let
you.
them meet nothing.
I'm with you.
Also, I'll say this. There's another level of disrespect if it's like the opposite sex is hating on you to your girl. Like, if it's one thing if your girl's girlfriends are going like, I don't like that he does this, that, the other,
That's cool.
But like
Respect
some
that.
dude who's straight as well is telling your girl, nah, he's not right for you. That's a fight.
I'm beating the shit out of him. Yeah,
That's a fight.
So let's avoid that. Get out the way.
And plus, I'm older. Like,
Wax, you've done that.
what has he done?
I told.
I've talked to you about some stuff, and you'll tell me.
He's
Like,
grandfathered
nah,
in.
But exactly, am I trying to smash? I'm not trying to do nothing.
Okay.
That's
These guys are
grandfathered
telling you
in.
that they try to smash.
Right, you're
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just me and my faithful black maleness. And I saw people on YouTube because we was having this conversation on Breast Club. And they was like, Charlamagne, you've cheated before. Yada, yada. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? That has nothing to do with nothing. I don't even know why they randomly threw that out there. Like, yes, I have sister friends. Those are women that I've met in my life who, me and them, that's my partner. Like, I just knew that's going to be that's my peoples.
Yeah.
And that's my homie. And then there's other people in my life that I met that in my mind, I'm like, oh, I want to hit. So that's my mindset. My mindset is that. Oh, automatically. Oh, I want to hit. Or it's just a connection. By the way, it's very arrogant for men to just be looking at a girl and be like, oh, I'm gonna fuck that. How you know?
Exactly.
That's not arrogant.
He might say, I want to.
That,
Maybe not
that's
I am.
different. I want to is different than I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These dudes be like, I'm gonna hit that.
You,
How you know?
You'll know if she I fuck you gonna say, I'm gonna fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Before you be like, yeah, I want to fuck. And then she I fuck you, act like she want to give you some rhythm. You be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck that.
And I think we all know the difference, right? Even if it's a beautiful woman, you know the difference between you and a person connecting on an energetic level, a spiritual level, an emotional level, as opposed to connecting on the
sexual level.
Yeah, we gonna end up doing something.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all know that. So
Sure.
I don't
It's still some people you be like, just let me stay away. You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel that way.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, I just, certain people, I just like, if she tried me, I'll be in trouble, but I'm happy she's not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck away from me. Keep it this if we can.
Yeah.
And thank God we did.
Can you have a sister wife that you used to fuck, but you no longer fuck anymore?
Yeah, can you? Could I have that?
A sister wife.
Like a sister homegirl, I mean. Like
sister friend.
Sister friend.
Like, I don't want to hang around with any dude that smashed my girl, and I don't think my girl wants to hang around with any girl that I smashed.
I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do that at all.
I wouldn't do that, though.
No way. You gotta be like fucked up or some shit like that. But I definitely never bring nobody around. That's like ultimate disrespect.
And by the way, I say that all the time. I've said that. I've said that to like maybe waxing somebody, but it's like, damn, I wish I never slept with her. You know what I'm saying?
I say that all the time.
Because I'm like, it's like I wish she was just like a partner. Like she was cool. Like, you know what I mean?
Did
Like
that shit for no reason.
Because to y'all point, I can't just reach out and, bounce some things off her or whatever it is, or get her feedback on something, because that is disrespectful. Because you wouldn't want your woman communicating with a guy that she used to fuck, and you can't. None of us can explain that.
Nope.
You just
What
sitting
you
there
gonna
looking
say?
stupid.
Yeah, you gotta get hit, smacked, everything. Like, just take it.
And you can't even explain it.
I think if you fucked though, and there was no emotion behind it, it was just like a fun little situation, and then it stopped, and everybody's cool. Like, I don't think you need to tell your significant other about that if you guys aren't close with that person.
I agree.
Like,
Just still don't let them meet. Just stay out the way.
And you probably already got caught.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Girls know a whole lot more than
Let
we
me ask
know.
a question, because y'all was talking about grandfathered in y'all group. What is, he's grandfathered in a guy?
No.
See,
No.
why?
Cut it out, yo.
That's
Taylor,
fucked up.
cut it out, yo.
Andrew,
cut
what
that
if you
shit
met?
out. You need to
I got
cut
it.
that shit
What if
out.
you met her at like a friend's event, right?
I gotta do what show said. I gotta quiz him. I gotta know what's happening. What's happening?
You ever
Captain?
seen her naked? Did y'all ever like?
Yeah,
there's a lot.
Yeah.
Ever flirted?
That's what you're gonna say at a friend's event?
You gotta figure out what's
I
going
wanna
on.
know
Y'all
what's
not
up.
dating? No. Y'all not dating yet. That's what I'm saying. You met her there, and then y'all end up getting acquainted and everything else. You meet all her friends and stuff, and then y'all end up dating. Y'all
And guys,
still, you know her already.
And guys, don't ever walk up if you're grandfathered in and you know your homegirl gets the new dude, don't ever go up to that dude and be like, hey man, you know, we ain't never fucking nothing. We ain't never
Why
like
would
what
they
the
do that?
Exactly. That's my point. That's why I just told them don't do it. You know what I mean? Because some dudes be reading the situation wrong because of their own insecurity. So they think that this is something the guy is thinking about. So they go up to the guy and they tell the guy like,
the drunk nigga.
yeah, that's my homie. That's like my sister, bro. You
we
know
used to
what I'm
sleep in the
saying?
same bed together, but we
Stupid
never
shit.
fuck.
Yeah, like dumb shit. Like what? Like no.
Like okay, I'm only smashing her from now on. That's it. That's not my shorty.
Wait, so what's the answer?
The answer to what?
What happened?
I mean, there's no answer. I guess it's different strokes for different folks. I mean, personally, I have a lot of sister friends, but my sister friends are all friends with my wife. Like I said earlier, some of them are closer to my wife than me in a lot of cases.
That's how you gotta do it.
That's
you gotta
it.
Make sure she's cool with
Well,
them.
That's it.
For waxing and shows, do you mind if your girl hugs another guy, like one of their friends?
It's all like
Yeah,
Like,
you can like socialize like a human being.
yeah,
But
take it easy.
You don't need to be like going out on dates with one of your friends.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
slow
all.
down. I'm gonna get everything.
Let's
Whatever
do
you need,
some.
I got it.
Let's do
What if
some
y'all
Ask an
break
Idiot.
up?
Let's do it.
Fuck. Wait.
What else
Y'all
we
not
got?
done with other stuff.
I think we are. How much?
Y'all didn't care about the Kim K and Van Jones. You had a
Van Jones and Kim K.
Yeah,
Kim K. I don't even know if that's true.
I know, but you had a good joke with it. Who wins, Kanye or Van?
Oh, who wins in a fight between Van Jones and Kanye? Yeezy, baby.
Yeah, all day.
I thought I had to
Don't
think
Van
about
Jones wear glasses?
Easy out here.
Yeah.
Like black.
Yeah.
What?
Who wins in a fight? Shows Van Jones or Kanye West?
Van, without a doubt, Van.
You think so?
100%. Yeah, I don't think
Yeezy's
Kanye can
fat.
fight.
See.
Yeezy's fat. He's short. Like, he's not winning any fight. There's no way. There's no way.
Hey, by the way, I love Kanye West sneakers, by the way. You see I'm wearing the 700s right now.
Are those Kanye sneakers?
Yes, these are Kanye. Let me tell you something about Kanye West sneakers.
Yeah.
Because I get a lot of Yeezys, right? Yeezys and Pumas are my favorite sneakers. Salute to Yeezy. Yeezy sends me a lot of sneakers, right? Puma sends me a lot of sneakers too, though. But Kanye sneakers always look weird when you see him in a picture.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see him in person and you like, them shit is kind of dope.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you wear them, this is what Kanye's killing a lot of people. It's the same reason I wear Pumas. They look good. I'm 42, bro. I get my corns shaved on my left pinky toe and right pinky toe once a year. I need to be comfortable. These shit are so fucking comfortable.
Yeah.
That's where Yeezy wins. Yeezy wins because when you see him in a picture, they don't look all crazy. They be like, but then when you see him up in person, you're like, them shit kind of dope. And then when you put them on, whoa.
Corn protectors.
Oh my God, man. Like I'm wiggling my toes in these shit. These shit really feel like I got on sandals. And what's weird about it is I've tried the Yeezy slides. The Yeezy slides ain't comfortable.
Really?
They look hard.
They hard as fuck. Yeah. They not comfortable, but the sneakers.
They look cool. I like the slides.
Man, comfortability. All right, let's do Tyrese shaves new girl pubic hair. That's just weird. I don't know. Tyrese.
Y'all want to do that for your girl? Like when she was pregnant, y'all didn't shave her?
Yeah, I would shave my girl.
You did?
But I wouldn't shave my new girl who I just got with, you know.
Was she pregnant?
No.
I'm not shaving my girl's pubic hair. Fuck no. I'm not shaving my girl's pubic hair. Why? Does she not have arms?
I mean, if she needs you, that's what I'm saying. If she needs you, yeah, but you don't.
Why would she need me to do that? What happened to her that she can't shave her own pubic hair? Like, just shave your own pubic hair.
I don't know. Yeah. Like with Tyrese, you know he likes clout.
Yeah, certain
girls. I mean, the thing about the Tyrese thing that's so interesting is Tyrese just got a divorce. Tyrese was, depressed about, not being with his wife anymore. And he popped up with the new young lady, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? You separated, you got to move on. Nothing wrong with that. But I just, Tyrese is an OG, and I just feel like he's doing too much on Instagram. That's all. Yeah. You know what I mean? I actually meant to hit Tyrese. I'm going to hit him this week. It's just like, you're doing too much. You're not one of these young boys, man. You don't got to do all that. Like, who you trying to make jealous? Like, you trying to piss off your ex or something? Like leave it alone. It's like Tyrese is my guy, and I mean this with the utmost respect. It just looks corny. That's all.
I know somebody who's doing the exact same thing, bro. Being corny, bro.
Who is it?
Nah, somebody. Ain't gonna do him dirty like that. But he definitely needed. Next one, if he's still acting up, I'm gonna call him out.
You gonna call him out?
Call him out. Stop being corny, man. She don't care.
She don't care.
She don't care.
She don't care. All right, let's do some Asking Idiots, man.
You don't care about the Flintstones?
Yo, Taylor, if you don't start these fucking questions.
Oh my God. I'm trying to
Yo,
give y'all
Jesus
some words
Christ.
to talk about.
Just start
All right.
the questions. We don't care about the Flintstones.
Taylor's such a narcissist.
Fucking A.
Taylor thinks everything is about her. Respect your friends, yo. Respect your friends, yo. Stop gaslighting your friends, yo. Stop doing things to your friends and then acting like we're the problem, okay? That's what you're doing right now. You're doing things to your friends and then acting like we're the problem.
She ain't got no respect.
It's disgusting. It's really disgusting.
No respect.
All right. So, Topaz wants to know, if you guys were a different race, do you think y'all will move differently or the same?
Damn, Topaz, that's a stupid question.
Yeah.
Like, my God, Topaz. I want to know what race is Topaz. Was that a computer-generated question? No human could possibly say that shit.
If I was white, I act like Schultz. If Schultz is black, he act like me.
But how does he act though? Because Schultz isn't like...
Act like a white guy, and I'm acting like more privileged than I did. A lot of things Schultz can do, I cannot do.
Schultz, do you use your privilege like that for real?
What?
I always use my privilege for powers of good.
Yes, he does. Andrew Schultz uses privilege.
Andrew?
Have you met him?
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, do you act out when you know you can? Like, that's who you are?
He's Andrew Schultz.
No, what I'm saying...
I'm Schultz.
Stop. What I'm saying... Oh, my God.
Andrew acting out Schultz. We need to call him AO. Acting out. That's what Schultz does. What are you talking about? What do you mean? Have you met him? Listen, Andrew, there's one thing about Andrew, he's consistent. And that's why when anybody tells me anything about Andrew, I'm like, that's Andrew.
That's him, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. It could be 10 years ago, whenever. And people say the same thing. He's cocky. You know what I mean? I'll never, I tell
why
people all the
want
time.
you to be insecure so bad? I never understood that shit.
I'm with you.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll never forget. I laugh my ass off. I come in a meeting. at MTV2. I think this was like the first or second season of Uncommon Sense. And I'm in there with my man Paul and Darren. And they was like, yeah, Andrew was here earlier this week. I said, word? He was like, yeah, he's down. He's down to be on the show, whatever. And he was like, Andrew sat down and Andrew said, y'all motherfuckers want to win Emmys or what? And he didn't say it like, do y'all motherfuckers want to win Emmys or what? Like, no, do y'all motherfuckers want to win Emmys or not? Because if you're not listening to what the fuck I'm saying, you're not winning no goddamn Emmys.
I wouldn't expect nothing else.
I wouldn't expect nothing else from Andrew. That's Schultz.
Hey, bro, I was right, though.
We didn't win no Emmys.
Yeah. They didn't want to do it. They didn't want to win no Emmys. And now neither of them are working for the fucking MTV anymore.
Yeah. Darren R. Paul. Salute to my guys.
Peace.
Me and Darren got something that we'll be announcing.
Let's go, Burn Unit. Nah, I fucks with both of them, man.
Yeah, I like
but,
those my guys.
But yeah, I understand like what it is to make those decisions and have that responsibility. You know, a young fucking cocky kid comes in the room, talking some shit. I understand you want to just tell him to shut the fuck up. I get that. I totally get that. But I did have a fire idea for us, man. I had a fire idea for us. We would just own a night of the week, and
that's right.
It would have been really cool, but it is what it is.
That's right. But you know what though? I realized something. I realized that we've always been so free with it, right? And we all, I'm not gonna say we got it fast, because we didn't get it fast. We got it when we were supposed to get it, you know what I'm saying? But we were freer than TV was allowing us to be at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like Andrew got game, Charlotte got game, Duval got game, Pete got game, all these people got game, but it's like when you come over here, we have to play in this system.
Yep.
And when we got to the point where they started giving us our own shows, Schultz had 2 shows, Schultz had Jobs That Don't Suck, and there was another one you hosted on
that
MTV.
dating show.
The dating show.
Yeah.
And I had Charlamagne and Friends, I had Uncommon Sense, I did Uncommon Sense for 3 seasons. So it's like we wanted to do things our way because we're on social media, we're on the podcast, we know what's moving things out here, we know what works.
Yeah,
basically. They were this, and I'm not just speaking about those two, Paul and Darren, because they wanted to do a lot of different things, they just couldn't within that system.
Yeah,
and now that system is like, fuck it, we got to do things their way.
Yeah.
And that's just with all creatives and all talent. Because if they don't allow the creatives and the talent to do things their way, what the fuck do the creatives and the talent need to be on TV for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The
Nah, it's
creators and the
tricky.
talents out here smoking on their own.
Yeah.
What they need to be on TV for. So it's like, maybe I should listen to the creators and I should listen to the talent. And it's just interesting watching the game 10 years later and how much the landscape of everything is fucking changed, man.
Yeah, there's it is funny, man, to see it change, because usually the only time that like networks and stuff are willing to risk it is when they're making insane amounts of money or when they're making nothing. Like when there's desperation or exuberance, you know? And we were caught in the middle because we were killing it with Guy Code, you know, and like then Wild N Out came in, was killing it. So they were doing really well for the size of the network. So maybe it was harder for them to take huge risks because they're like, well, we don't want to risk what we got. We got a good thing going on over here. And maybe you and I came from a place where it's just like, bet it all. Put it all on black, put it all on red. Let's fucking risk the whole thing and see what happens. And yeah, it is what it is.
And to another point, not only the network isn't willing to risk it all, talent at some points isn't willing to risk it all, because when you're new to something, right? Like when you first get into a space, you're like, okay, I'm in the TV world. I want to stay here. That's why we listen to the executives. That's why we allow ourselves to conform. That's why we be like, okay, well, hey, they have been doing TV for a long time. I do want this to work.
Coach.
Maybe I should try it this way. But that way stifles the talent. You know what I mean? Because it's one thing if you're taking what the talent does and, you know, you're adding a system around it and you're maximizing that talent's, you know, talent. But when you're just a part of a system and you're doing what the system wants you to do and not playing your own game, recipe for disaster.
It's not
recipe for disaster.
Yeah,
but the beauty of shit now is that the talent is the talent don't give a fuck because the talent doesn't need it. So the talent is like, this is how we're going to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Simple as that.
I think the most liberating part of the internet for me was I always got to prove I was right. Like before that, I'd have to go into these meetings and I have to find different ways to convince the decision makers to make what I thought was the right decision. And I understood their trepidation because a lot of the ideas that I might have come with were completely new and novel, and there's no proof that they would work at all. And
that's right.
I bet you there's a lot of execs that like I had meetings with or conversations with, and they wish they would have trusted me, because the second I was able to go out on my own, I go put my stand-up out, 7-figure stand-up deal. I go make this rant show with my guys, and then all of a sudden 7-figure Netflix deal. Like we just keep on creating and then cashing in. So it is what it is, man. It's one of those things where like eventually you cash in enough where you can't just go into a meeting and they're just gonna go, fine, whatever you guys want to do it. Like that was right. Netflix. Literally, we just said we want to do it like this. They were like, here's the check, have fun.
Bro, you are not lying. And it is the most liberating
it's the best
feeling in the world. And when people trust you, when you can walk in the room and say, yo, this person is going to work, and they trust you.
Yeah.
Which is another reason I bust my ass when you partner with me, because I like to be right. Okay. And we need these things to win so we can keep bringing in
more deals,
more people, more talent, more new voices. What else we got, Taylor?
So for Wax, this is like 2 questions in one, I feel like. So Livid Impala wants to know who would Wax not want to meet in the ring?
Oh, I know the answer to that.
Handsomely Educated wants to know, is Wax willing to cut his dreads off if he loses the fight to Jake Paul?
Ooh. Yes.
Whoa.
I'll be willing to do that because I know it's
Jake Paul, you got to do it.
Please. Please.
Jake Paul.
Who would I not want to see in the ring?
Ike.
No, it'd be my mom.
Oh my God. Yo,
I can't hit her back.
You are annoying.
And there's real shit because you gotta understand. I played D-line. You know what I'm saying? I played D-end. I also I always seen 6'8", 6'9", 400-pound dudes that I destroyed. So you're looking at somebody who size don't mean nothing to me at all. Somebody aggressive, I feel like I could match anybody aggressive. Why do you think I'd be afraid to go in the ring with somebody? Only person I'm afraid of is my mom.
Listen, you don't have nobody. We never said that you'd be afraid. We just said once you get in there, Jake Paul gonna do you dirty.
Read the first one. Who you not want to meet in the ring?
That doesn't mean you're afraid, though.
I don't. What are you talking about?
You can have all the confidence still fighting Mike, though.
Your mom is a good answer, though.
Yeah, your mom's a
I
good
can't hit
answer,
her back.
dude.
I can't do nothing.
I think you'd be scared of Ike too, though.
That's my brother.
Big brother, Big Ike.
Yeah, Big Ike's not to be played with, bro.
Big Ike ain't no fucking joke.
Not to be
Right?
played with, bro.
Wax know that. Wax don't even want to say nothing too crazy. Ike will show up today like, oh, word? You think Big Brother done lost it a little bit?
Listen, for years, you got to respect your elders. For years, you just got to know how everybody get down, and he ready. He just like me. One of my younger ones.
Ike ain't playing.
Yeah, one of my younger ones be like, yo, uncle, let's play around. My brother be like, yo, let's buy. I'm like, what you talking about? Before you even get out your mouth, I'm up.
The only difference is that
Talking about?
he's not gonna let Jake Paul beat him.
Ooh.
So Ike, you say Ike could take Jake Paul. Ike could take Jake Paul though.
Ike probably could beat Jake Paul.
Ike probably could.
Yeah, Ike probably could
Yeah,
beat
but
Jake Paul.
I'm not worrying about it. My mama, and I would definitely be willing to do that if I.
Jake, the stakes have just been raised. Wax is willing to cut his dreads. Yo, Jake Paul, imagine you beating Wax, him cutting his dreads, and the Instagram picture of you holding Wax's
his
dreads
dreads.
in both hands. Imagine that Instagram picture, Jake. Do it for the gram,
But
Jake.
the crazy thing
Come
about
on,
it,
Drake. Jake.
if I beat him up, is like it's nothing. Everybody gonna expect it. I expect it.
Nobody expects it.
What if he beats
He
you?
means so much if he beat me up.
What if he beats you? You got to cut your dreads, and then he sells your dreads to Justin Bieber, and Justin Bieber wears them.
Yes. Fire.
Come on, Jake Paul. Jake, you got to do this, Jake. All right? Come on, the stakes have just been raised,
Yo,
Jake.
Justin Bieber be happy as hell too, because there's a lot of length, bro. But can he
Pause.
put this?
Lord have
Yo, what
mercy.
did you say?
Jesus
It's a
Christ.
lot of
With,
length.
with
You took that baby shit too far.
no. Dude,
Peaches.
he got black hair. He got black hair.
Ooh.
Who? Justin?
Justin Bieber.
I don't know what his pubes look like, bro.
Nigga,
You wildin', bro.
All right. You gonna put
Guy
dreads?
said-
You gonna put
this
dreads on
guy
his
just
pubes?
said Justin would love this length. Crazy. He's a wild boy.
You're a wild ass boy, bro.
All right, give us one more, Taylor.
Unbelievable.
Okay. Porsche Stories wants to know if men got pregnant, would the world be more or less populated?
Probably about the same.
Yeah, men are whores.
Yeah, probably about the same.
They be pregnant all
No.
over.
Yeah, girls will be nutting in us by accident. You know what I mean? Nutting in us on purpose.
And they
You
get
know
away
what I
with
mean?
everything too. So imagine if the state like the shit was still the way it is, the way women get away with everything, and they get to smash guys, get them
Yeah.
pregnant, and the guy just got to be out there, no child support, nothing.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
It'd be about the same because it would just be on the woman. It'd be just as many people having sex, and you know some guys would get pregnant. That's all.
But
Hilarious.
if we still had to provide for the baby and provide for the woman, and we still had those responsibilities, but we also got pregnant, we would all be on birth control 100%. There would be no mistakes. You know what I mean? Like, we would be so safe. We'd be doing the whole thing. Like, we pull out 5 strokes before.
Yeah.
We would be on point with it. 2 condoms. Like, yes.
Hold
there'd
on,
be
the man got to get fucked too. Then,
Nah, we're not getting fucked. We still doing the
It
fucking.
just goes, yeah, I don't know.
huh?
Maybe, I mean, the only thing I would think is like y'all got to trade private parts.
Nah.
No. We
Nope.
fuck, and then the egg shoots inside of our dick hole.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, so-
yeah,
so
it gotta be
it's-
something like. Well, y'all gotta make us nut. That's the hard. So it probably
Nah.
be less because
If we had to
a lot of
make
y'all
you
don't know how to
nut,
make
there'd be
girls
no
nut.
people on the earth.
Yes.
You said
And
what?
you know what's crazy?
If we
That'd
had
be
to
kinda
make you
wild.
orgasm in order to have a kid, there'd be no people on earth.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Exactly.
You got to figure it out. You know what they like? They like the shower head, so you know we got to get that for them.
Oh yeah,
I've
we just
never
let you
done a
sit there with the
shower
shower
head
head
thing.
until we're ready to
So
go.
as soon as they about to nut, then we put it in.
What?
You know what the shower head is called? You got to get the certain one, duh. You don't get this regular shower head.
Yeah, but why? I don't want no water. Like water's not gonna make me.
I don't know.
get
I'm a
it.
fiance.
I just use vibrator.
What? I was on the phone, and that's the first thing I come back to. I just use vibrators. Salute to my sister friend, Kendra G. You know what I mean? That's another sister friend, right? You know, she does radio on WGCI in Chicago. Me and Kendra, I met Kendra back in like 06, 07, in LA randomly. Like it was so random because I've never been beat for shit like the Grammys and stuff. So I had some Grammys tickets and I just randomly, I don't even remember where we met. She probably do. And she was like, man, I want to go to the Grammys. And I was like, I got tickets. And she was like, you got Grammys tickets? I was like, I said, you want them? And I gave them to her. And we've been super cool ever since we ended up working together. We worked together in Philadelphia.
I used to work. I did not work
at 100.3
at Radio 1.
Yeah, Radio 1.
Did we cross paths before?
I don't know. They fired me after 7 months. I wasn't there long. I maybe six to 7 months. I don't remember.
Why are you so crazy?
What?
Who?
Never mind.
What did I just do?
Never mind.
What happened?
I used to intern there.
What happened?
I don't know. I'm just gonna say nothing. Go ahead.
I don't know what the fuck just happened.
I don't know
But,
either. That's why I'm like, what?
Feels like something
She lived-
incriminating just went
It
on.
does.
No, because she lived next to Kobe for years, and then now
I'm saying
she
I
worked with
intern-
you.
There's no way you worked with me.
I didn't
I
say
didn't even
said,
put
did
two
we
and two
cro-
together.
Time out. I said, did we cross paths as in like just see in the hallway? Relax.
Taylor, you're
That's working with
29
you.
years old.
It's working with you.
I was working there in 2009.
I didn't know when you left. So that's what I'm saying. I know
Oh.
I interned. Relax, y'all. Relax.
How old were you
Damn.
in 2009?
34?
I'm 14.
You were 14, Taylor.
I didn't
She's so
hear
crazy.
you
That's
say,
what I said.
excuse
Oh, I'm
me.
sorry.
I
My
said
fault,
I
my
did not
fault.
know when you left it. Like,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
damn.
You-
Even if he was there
Thank
for
you.
10 years,
Y'all
it's still
realize that
no.
y'all
Taylor. He's been in Breakfast
What are you
Club for like a
talking
Did you work with
about?
decade.
Kendra? You didn't work with Kendra
Yes,
either?
I did.
You did?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like,
All right, well, you
the
won.
fuck? Thank you for bringing up that. Y'all realize that I don't bring it up though, right? Y'all do.
What,
But
you want Kobe?
I realize that y'all envy it, so thank you.
Nobody cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining. The lie is Taylor used to live next to Kobe.
That's
we'll
not no
run
lie,
with it. Yeah,
yo.
yeah, okay. We'll
You
run
are
with it.
such
God
a
bless the
hater.
dead.
Play
You're
for
a
Salute to
Kobe.
hater.
Salute to Kobe's family.
Hater.
Always sending Kobe's family
Hater.
healing energy. You know,
Did Kobe ever see you run?
Taylor.
You ran track, right?
I met him when I was a baby, yo. Like I was
Now
5
you're a
years
baby?
old.
So how you
I
remember?
never said I was 14 or
How
nothing.
you remember?
How do you
I'm
know
not
it was
doing this.
Kobe,
Let's
not
end
just
it.
some other kid?
Exactly.
That was tall and played basketball.
Exactly.
Y'all are haters, yo.
His name was Kobe.
Y'all are
okay, it was
haters.
Kobe Brunson
so
used to live
haters.
next to you, and they told you for some reason you think it's Kobe Bryant just because it's
Y'all
Lower
are
Marion.
such haters.
You never met Kobe.
Never
Oh
met
my
Kobe,
God.
yo.
Her mom even told me that. Her mom was
No,
like, "That's
she did
not true."
not.
Her mom
She
actually.
definitely
This is what her
told you
mom
what's
said.
up.
Her mom said, "I knew Kobe."
But she never met him.
She didn't know
You're
him.
such a liar.
And then she brought in some picture with some little boy and Kobe and told us it was her because you know when kids are young you can't really tell the difference.
Everybody
You know what I
kids look
mean?
alike.
They all
Really?
short and chubby, so you don't know. How old was the little boy in that
hate is
picture?
so rude, man. First of all, my brother.
Exactly. So whoever that young man was, she said was her brother, but it wasn't her. The
What?
picture of you and Kobe.
I have the picture right here.
There's no
Oh
way.
God. Okay. Hey, before we go, salute to Weezy too, man. Salute to Weezy. Weezy's new show, Sex Sells. When does Sex Sells start, Alex?
June 7th.
June 7th. It's going to be on Fuse TV. What's the night? And I think it's Monday night.
I think so, yeah. Monday. Yep.
I don't remember the time, but it's Monday night, June 7th on
11
Fuse TV. 11 p.m.?
Yep.
11 p.m. I'm on one episode. I'm on the episode. Well, I don't know if she wants me to say, so I won't say. But I'm on one of the episodes. Salute to Weezy. Weezy really out here hustling. She really doing her thing. And we're sitting in one of her ventures right now. Her and Alex's studio, WTF Media. That's where we do the broadcast. So if you want to come where the Brilliant Idiots records their podcast, and where Kaz and Low Key records Say Less. What is it? Say Less now? Or just Say Less?
Say Less with Kaz, Low-Key, and Rosie.
Say Less with Kaz, Low Key, and Rosie, and where Wayno records his podcast, and where Horrible Decisions records WTF Media. What's the website, E?
WTFmediastudios.com.
There you go. WTFmediastudios.com. So, as always, if you listen to this podcast, you think we're smart, you think we're intelligent, you think we're brilliant, you're absolutely right. But if you listen to this podcast and you think we're just a couple of idiots who don't know shit, you're right too. It's the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Thank you for listening.